They always want to please everybody. If they speak to A, they are nice to A. They speak to B, they are nice. If you put them within your, oh, Yorubas are my friends. Oh, Hausa people are my friends. But they're the ones killing your people. How can they be your friends? Is that possible? That is how you know them. They never take a decision in their life. Oh, let us come together and unite. Unite under what? Criminality and treachery and deceit? We will not do that. Barrister, are you with me?
Yes, Director. Your question stands straight away, and the answer you gave is equity itself. But Director doesn't take prisoners. Even though I say, Director, please, let's leave it and see if we can have a second chance. Director is not somebody who gives a second chance. Once, out. Of course, in every disadvantage, you will find some disadvantages. But it's working for Director. And that's why he is the one governing.
Barrister, can we afford to take chances?
No, that's what I'm saying. I say it's working.
We can't afford it. Because that was how we lost the war. Ojukwu trusted Awolowo and released the idiot from the imbecile from Calabar prison. What did he do? When we captured Murtala Mohammed at Abagana, he said we should leave him to go. The idiot left. We should have killed him. Awolowo should have been held down as a bargaining chip. Why did he trust Banjo to lead the assault, the march to Lagos? A Yoruba man, because we are trusting people. These were the mistakes we made. Regardless of who you are, if you're my father, my mother, my sibling, I don't care who you are. How many years of friendship is immaterial? Biafra is more important. If you err, you will be out. Completely out. There's no coming back. The only thing you will do out of jealousy and anger is to join the enemy, and I will welcome it.
We hereby declare no election, no 2023 general election in Biafra land. This no election in Biafra land has been activated. We are going to make it a task that must be done by every Biafran. All measures will be put in place to make sure the adequate civil disobedience is implemented to stop the election in Biafra land.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it, farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
Hello, my fellow Biafrans. Una welcome. Una well done. I greet every one of us today in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, the only God that began the beginning all by himself. Thank you for coming. This is Biafran Voice 247 TV. This is your first time of coming across this channel. Do me a favor. Press the like button as you join. Just press the like button. Then, if what we are doing here pleases you, subscribe. Anywhere you see autopilot, follow us. We are many of us preaching so many things. You must not see us. Whenever you see anybody where they preach truth, not autopilot, whether the person agree or whether the person no agree. I know mean bloggers, so I mean people where they preach the truth. You know, say some people they now blogging they do. If I talk something today, good one, they go put them for their channel. If another person, if I see talk bad one, they go put up waiting concern, then now make people they come watch. No be that kind of one I mean. I mean the true people. The true people where they talk, where they preach truth. And then be the autopilots. So I greet all of you with the line now. I greet you all. I want you to know, say me, I love you all. Yes, I love you all for being there. We are one family. As you hear IPOB, one family. It means one family in truth, one family in spirit, one family in the physical. We are one family which can never be traded for anything. It can never be traded for politicians, can never be traded to one Nigeria, can never be traded by greed, can never be traded by saboteuring us, sabotaging us, saboteuring us, yes, a saboteur they be. It can never be traded by following people who you like, no they important. It can never be traded or exchanged by who your friends are. If your friends are politicians, it will not change the matter. It will not change the issue. We must stand on the truth and we must defend the truth. So you are welcome, my people, this evening. I think we should pray. Let us welcome our leader, Mazen Nande Okukano. Make him pray for us before we go on. Make we welcome and make him pray for us before we move on.
Chukwokika must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, Nanyin Kebine Ligwe, Kahagedin Song, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created. for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
Yes, my people, I greet you now. Once again, I greet everybody with they line now, where they see me today. Now, well done. If you be chief, I greet you like chief. If you be ordinary Biafran like me, I greet you well. Anywhere you come from, our greetings to reach your domot. This is the land of the rising sun. Now me and you be Biafran where you dey here. Nothing go change our identity. Nobody. As you hear our leader talk from beginning, if you dey here, if you hear what him talk, you go understand, say, nobody can ever love you, will ever even love you more than you love yourself. Nobody can love you but you. So I will advise you to please try and love yourself. Paired. Uzo Amaka Nicholas. What do you mean by paired? Are you paired to, is it that you're paired to this program or what? I don't understand. Uzo Amaka, is it that you're paired to this program? Well, that is by the way. So today we come to create the awareness as we used to do. And here with me today on the screen is one of our brother again, where you know, in name na make a liver make it introduce himself by himself. Oh yeah, carry go. We know they hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
This is me, the Gaddafi of Biafra, your brother. I salute you all, my fellow Biafrans. God bless you all. Thank you for watching us. I just want you to hit your like button and keep sharing it so that this message, this Biafra awareness will get to every nook and cranny of the whole world, you know. Please keep sharing to your groups, keep sharing to your friends. Come and hear, and your opinion matters a lot as well. Thank you, and God bless you.
So without wasting too much of our time today, I want to make you, of course, almost help Biafra. I want to make you listen to one voice. You know, I be the talk, Gaddafi. As they tell our people, say, where would they now? Now the time where we say, if anybody beat you, no look face, hit them. If he better, if he hit you one, if he hit him 1,000, hit them. Where would they now? Now the point where we say, if you no wake up from your sleep, you no go no say you don't die. You go think say you see the sleep. Go think say na dream. But when you go realize that when you go one go talk to your children or your brother or your father, you no go fit. Go see say they no see you. You go no say really, you don't die, no be dream again. There was a voice note I get this morning. And then the voice note sweet me. It sweet me not because say any other thing, but because now waiting me at the tell people maybe they do. Now they do for that voice note. I don't know whether I go say them, but if I know say I'm fine, I'm beautiful. Waiting there for the voice note. People are saying no, not being be this, not being.
Going to read to you guys. Please pardon me. It's a 3-minute read.
No, it's not this one. So anyway, we go on, we go read, I go tell on now. You know, I tell you the best way to save yourself, get anything to protect yourself. So I think somewhere in Imo State, I believe, Fulani people don't surround the community. They come begin attack. So the first people will enter to attack, the man where they go in house, whether a pastor or whoever, you know, the important thing is say they enter one compound to attack. As they go, they don't shoot the man knife, Make they use knife as they shook and make it die. They don't know say the man don't prepare. In wife they prepared. In wife don't keep one big log for in house. In husband don't keep his own. As in husband no feel rich carry his own, they don't know say the woman get something. He carry the big log where he get, hit them. Hit one of the Fulani people where come where they shook in husband made they kill him. That one fall. As the man see say the one don't fall with the knife where they shook him and carry get up. They on top of that one, in wife with they hit him, the other ones come run away. So they succeeded in killing one. Even with the knife where they shook him, in with the wife kill one, others run away. Why are they talk this now, Gaddafi? Now because if say that man of fear say, hey, they plenty, oh, waiting I go do, oh, hey, they go kill me today, you go there, they go kill you. But when you attack them, they go run away. Why they go run away? Because they know, say, now you are prepared. And the same way you are prepared, every other person is prepared. Because as that man, they kill them there, they fight them, he go, they shout. Other people go no, because everybody must to be prepared. This is what I'm saying. Let every Biafran be prepared. If you know if you get gun, get knife. If you know if you buy knife, go find one better stick. If you know if you still get some local iron where they mold, where you feel if you throw them on somebody, if you shook them here, it go come out. Anywhere you go pierce come out. Uber, go buy them, no cost. Now be the campaign. I am happy with that news today. Honestly, I love that news. So Gaddafi, I don't know if you have anything you want to say about that.
You know, these people are animals. That is their lifestyle. Killing, they don't regard human's life. You know, like here now, you know, here, this is my hand here. There is a wound that I have here, but it has healed. These are bookies in Abuja then. At area 1, do you know that these people wanted to remove my intestine? So I have to use my hand to block the knife. The knife enter here like this, cross to the other side, come out this skin. So when they did that thing to me, with the blood, you know, when you have a serious wound, you will not feel the pain immediately. So I now said, I no agree. I chased after the guy because they were 3. Two ran away. So as I was chasing after one, I give the guy a slice down. Immediately the guy fall. The guy fell down. I rushed the knife. You understand? As the guy fell, I rushed the knife. You know, when you have a fresh wound, you will not feel the pain. That is why you see that man was able. That's why the man was able to get up and help the wife to overpower the remaining one. So what I'm trying to say is that our people must get ready, prepare themselves. This is the time of law. We invoke the law of Moses. When they do, you do them back. In fact, you don't need to wait for them to do to you before you do them back. Because this is a time of defense. We must live as a people. We have rights to live as people, you know. We have the right to live as people. So we must defend ourselves. It's better that you fight to survive and in the process you die than to be on your knees to beg and you still die. You can see that if these people can invade Kuje prison, nowhere is safe. Nowhere is safe. So I love what the family did. You know, I really love what they did. Because if they were begging, both the family would have been a dead people. But the best way of defense is to attack. So the best means they can defend themselves is to attack back. You can see that life have been preserved. If they were crying, hey, got their hand put on their head, these people will just slaughter them, finish, and walk away.
Exactly.
But their action made these people to run in a haste. So that is it. So if you know anything you can do, do it. Do it at all. Do it to defend yourself. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Gaddafi, my brother. Like I said, at the talkam, I see the talkam, I go the talkam. Get anything at all. If the police they come ready to carry your tools, to carry your arms away, find any way and hide it. Hide it anyway. Because the police, they help them by coming to take away your gun, your knife, your cutlass, every weapon you get to defend yourself. So the best thing you will do for yourself, hide it anywhere. Tell your children to be at alert. Tell your wife, in short, if you are in the zoo, if you are in Biafra land, begin to tell anybody where you see, say, make the day attentive. Anytime they see any sign, any movement, any suspicious movement, they should holler. They should holler. In the olden days, you know, when the warriors of another land will want to invade another land to take over or to kill or to take anything away, there are always people that are sent to be at alert, like a vigilant people. Their job is to spy and to find out if they see any movement. They will run back to the village and tell the community, I see some movement. They are moving like this, that everybody will get ready to fight. But when nobody want to sacrifice, nobody want to do anything, everybody that mind in business, when these people will be coming, nobody will know. When they come, weapon you no get to defend yourself, nothing. You go there, they cry, they go kill you. After killing you, kill your family, burn the house, go over to your neighbor, do the same thing. This time, even if you are not in a good terms with your brother, with your neighbor, try and unite to save your life.
Bam.
For the sake of your life, first of all, unite to fight your enemy. When you finish fighting your enemy, una go continue una quarrel. I support una. Make una the quarrel they go. Make una no stop. But for now, make una carry that quarrel difference. Carry that your difference. Go open ground, bury him. Put one big cross or stone there so you no go forget where it is. Go and they unite with that your brother. First of all, fight these Fulanese. When we finish defeating the Fulanese, you go remove the stone or the cross where you take mark the place, dig the quarrel up again, wear them like clothes. I support you for that one. But for now, no quarreling. Even if the person offends you, let us move on. Because if you will spend a second to quarrel anybody, the enemy, for them to advance a second is so much very big long time for them to do anything they want to do. We must defend ourselves. You must defend. Sure. If you get gun to, if you get money to buy weapon for yourself, and you still see that your brother, your neighbor could not afford, and you have, buy for your neighbor. Any form of weapon you can buy for your neighbor to protect themselves, buy. Because like this man now that has been able with the wife, and so that woman, I heard that the woman na Mama Biafra. The woman na Mama Biafra. Because for a woman to see many Funanis, no fear. He carried that lob, hit the man for her, they fall down. The other ones run away. The woman, a brave woman. This is waiting with the talk. This is what we are saying. It is time we know that it is time we should decide if we die, we die. You have no choice.
Bam.
Because if you think to beg them, they go kill you. If you think to bow down and cover your head like ostrich and pretend you don't see them, they go still cut that head, come out. If you think you want to fight them, they will still fight you. So the only thing is to fight them. Take the wisest decision. Like the 3 lepers that were at the gate of Israel that went into the camp to tell them, give us food to eat. And before they left, they decided, if we die, we die. Because if we go into the city will throw us out. If we go out, they will still kill us. People go out instead of we to die at this gate. Maybe God will give us favor in their eyes. They will give us something to eat. We will not die. They went. As they were going there, God made the enemies to run away. And that made them the richest people on the time of these things when the thing happened. So I am telling you, everybody, get weapon. Yeah. Because the more they are afraid, the more they are advancing. Do anything to protect yourself. Do anything to protect your family. Do anything to protect your neighbor. Now that one I want to talk for this case. So I don't talk. I did here. I go there talk and go. So Gaddafi, before we move on, I don't know whether you still want to emphasize on that. Make we find another thing where we go talk.
You know, again, you know, there is the easiest way to put your vicinity with your cow. You know, snuff, otaba, aun. You know, snuff, otaba, aun. Just spread it on your field, on your vegetables. You will see that any cow that go close to that thing will die natural death. So we will employ every means to make sure that these people get out of, in fact, to make sure that these people are not close to us. Do you know snuff? Snuff kills cow like tomorrow no day. So, you know, they use their cow to come in our midst. In the night, they turn to python to swallow us. The thing is that equip yourself. If you can, arm yourself. In fact, in whichever way, arm yourself. Get ready, because we are already in the war front. For these idiots them to raise a red flag in Ogbaru, meaning they have declared war on us. So some are wearing uniform, some are wearing mufti, but they are all the same people. So equip yourself and guide yourself. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. So I think we would like to highlight our people about this coming fundraising. So Gaddafi, I don't know if you want to tell our people anything about the fundraising before we move on.
Yeah, you know, the fundraising is going to take place on 16th. And meanwhile, Umada will be appearing on Mazen Simon's platform today by 8 o'clock this evening, Biafran time. The fundraising is something that we must do. It is something that it is a must to defend our land. Is a must. Is a must. A must is a task that we must fulfill. Forget all these ranters that are making noise up and down, going here and there to rant, their useless ranting. This is fundraising. We are contributing money, putting money together to fund our ESN, to fund every arms every agitating group, every arms wing to make sure they come together. You know, the more they come together, the more they're spending. So this fundraising is a task that we all must achieve. Please talk to your brothers and sisters. Anything you can afford, any kobo is important in this matter. And this fundraising, you know, as the 10,000, 50 men on 10,000 are trooping out, I want us to gather, regardless of the ranting or whatever others are doing. But I just want to let Biafran people know one thing. Anybody that is against you or us raising a fund to defend our land, that person is an enemy of Biafra. Don't take his word serious. That person wants to endanger your life. Thank you. God bless you.
Yes, thank you, my brother. I will continue to support you here. Let us join hands together. Like you hear our brother say, anybody where they stand against this fund is enemy to Biafra.
Bam.
No matter how you look at them, no matter how you see them, as long as you are against this fundraising, you are enemy to freedom. Not even only Biafra, you are enemy to freedom. And we must do everything to keep our men. You know, it is a joyful thing that all the men are coming together. There's a unification now, but we must all know that the more children you have, the more responsibilities you have. You know, say children, they sweet to get them plenty. And so work go sweet you to get them plenty. Because if you get person will get 5 children, no be the same amount of money where they spend for them in a month. The person will get 2 children go spend. So now our family is enlarging. We must do everything to support them. If you get, don't wait until that day. You can go into this website every day, anytime, and the support by dropping your phone. Even if you don't want to pay with your credit or debit card, you don't want you are scared of anything, you can pay through. You can, if you look at the channel at the screen now, you will see that you can go to any business center or bookshop or wherever you can get something like all this MasterCard. Ask them for top up MasterCard. It is a very good one you can use to pay directly without your identity going in. Get the top up card. Ask them how to recharge it. They will also tell you. So when you recharge, you can also go and pay without anybody knowing who paid. But that's, by the way, even if you pay through the website, nobody still knows who paid. The only thing that the money comes, your receipt comes out. That's if you demand for receipt. So I will advise anybody to pay. You can pay €5, you can pay €10, you can pay 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1 million euro. Pay even €2, it can take your €2. So I beg everybody, even €1. Anything you have to support this movement now, it counts. Don't think because some people are giving 10,000, you don't have 10,000, then you will go and hide your head in shame. No, don't cover your face in shame. Your $1, your £1, your €1, it is very, very important. The important thing is that you gave with your heart. You gave with joy. Just give anything you can give. God knows. Our men are there suffering inside the bush. Most of them have not seen their family for years. Most of them has been betrayed, sabotaged by the enemy, by the wicked. Amongst us still, the enemy is within, and they have died in this cause. So I beg everybody. This is why we are here, as our leader Mazen Nando Kukanu said, and we will continue to do so until we get this Biafra free. We will keep creating this awareness campaign. We will keep publishing and telling you until you understand. We must not keep quiet. Because when we keep quiet, the enemy will ride us. They go overtake us. They go throw us down. And we no go keep quiet because of what the enemy want to do. And then now, that will carry us go for this Kuje prison, Gaddafi. Kuje prison, you know, say Abba Kiare there for Kuje prison. So I don't know whether you find out anything about the attack, how they attack, whether they tell us lie about the attack, whether they kill anybody, and then where is Abba Kiare? So Gaddafi, I don't know whether you know. So make you answer the question. Now you get the question now.
What I have to say concerning the Kuje prison break is that we don't need a prophet to tell us that it is Abba Kiare is a member of ISWAP, because ISWAP have claimed responsibility of attacking the Kuje prison. And as it stands now, the Abba Kiare's location is unknown destination now. Nobody knows his whereabouts as it stands now. You know, they have a purpose why they attack the prison. And what I want to ask all those E-rats from IPOB, what are they saying? People like Ijeledem, what are they saying? Is it IPOB that attacked the prison? Why is it that the ones that call themselves media warriors, they left their priority, what they're supposed to talk about? What Osanji was doing was to talk about fundraising. Now I ask them, why are you silent? Why have you just suddenly lost your voice? Now, even the zoo government, prison was broken in Biafra land. It was tagged IPOB. At the end, it was you understand, they give IPOB the allegation. Now, this one that happened in Abuja, what happens? Who are they calling?
IPOB now. Now, someone else can go there.
Now, for this these so-called media warriors, the misplaced priority set of people who has misplaced what they're supposed to be doing, and they are doing something else. Could you imagine that these people are very, very silent and quiet? So I began to ask, is it the barber doesn't know how to barb, or the clipper is not sharp? Have they suddenly lost their voice? Now, Abba Kiare is a member of ISWAP, and their member has come to pick him from the prison. And this thing, if you see the Kuje prison is in the heart of Abuja. I would say that military barracks are close to the place, and they shot for 3 hours, nothing happened, nobody comes. That's for you to know that Abacha said, any insurgency that is exceeded 24 hours, government hand is in it. So that is a test run of Afghanistan's kind of invasion. So very soon they are going to invade Asarok, and the same story they will tell us. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, that is the question I've been asking. Why is the media, NTA, Channels News, Arise News, AIT, why are they not talking about Abba Kiare? Because
that is
now, Abi, you hear them speak about Abba Kiare?
For where? No place. I don't have.
Because we know that Abba Kiare is in that prison. Why have they not told us that Abba Kiare is safe? Why have they not told us that Abba Kiare, Abba Kiri, or Abba Kiare, the super criminal, why didn't they tell us that the super criminal is safe? The super criminal was taken away. The super criminal is dead. You know, they told us also that in that prison break, nobody was killed. That they only came, break the prison gates and free the people. But it's a lie. You watch the the clips where they were shooting somebody after killing the person. They were shooting him until they shoot him, his skull scattered. How they shoot inside the buildings, shoot everywhere. And yet, news did not tell us anything about this. Now, they told you that it were 900 and the 600 disappeared. It's a lie. When this ISWAP, Boko Haram, Fulani terrorists joined, invaded there and break, they asked every prisoner to leave by force. The prisoners were forced to leave. That's after they have taken their own people, the prisoners were forced to leave by force. So everybody left. And when they left, some went and did not go far. So when the whole situation calmed down, they come back. That was those they claim that they did not go away, but all of them went away. Then these criminals did not be criminals. These terrorists, Fulani, Swap, and Boko Haram, and all of them, ISIS, they did not come with helicopter. They did not come with private jets. They did not come with leg. They came with Okada. And they, okay, now let's see it like this. People that came and they took away over 600 people, over 200 people, let me not lie. Let's say they took away over 200 people. So we have already 200 Okadas. Abi, because each Okada will carry one person. So we have 200 Okadas. And you know, they don't go differently. They go in group. So when this group of Okada, about 200 or 300 Okadas, were invading inside Abuja, where were the Nigerian army? For where the Nigerian army they? For where Nigerian police force they? For where military they? For where the what do you call the name? Ebubagu day. For where Peter Obi day. For where Soludo day. For where Hope Uzodinma day. For where they day.
Do you know? They said they got intelligence that IPOB wanted to bomb Abuja. But how come they did not get intelligence that ISWAP want to attack Kuje prison?
The prison, yeah.
You can see. See, let me tell you. Somebody was talking about P2B, those northerners. He said that every Igbo man, every Easterner is IPOB, supporting IPOB. The man was making reference that our soldier killed in 1966. Who? He was still making reference to that. Now, did you know what they are doing today? They are on a revenge mission. That's why they come to Southeast with the help of all these slave masters we call governors. They bring them in to continue the revenge mission. And they are doing it well. So, how come they did not get intelligence that some people want ISWAP want to invade Kuje prison? So you can see that the people that claim to be the owner of Nigeria, and we are helping them to achieve that. Because when our politicians are using authorities, they are begging, anything, please help us, please give us president. You are begging for your thing that belongs to you. You are begging. They call you slave, you answer. Could you see the swap between the Kwankwaso and P2B? Tells you that Aboki can never be under Igbo man or any Biafran. They can never. You can see handwritings on the wall. It is very, very glaring. So we need to sit up. We need to sit up We really need to sit up. Thank you.
Yes. John there is saying we should stop talking about all these things and begin to talk about Mazen and the Kalo. John there, you don't know anything. You don't know anything. You be wako na person will no sabi anything. You don't know that if Nigeria had given Mazen Nnamdi Kanu a fair hearing, they would have taken Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to Kuje prison. Or you don't know that? Have you ever imagined that if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was in that prison, what would have happened? You know, say, when we they talk, we know they listen, we know they understand. You want me to come here, go there, sing, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Mazen Nnamdi. Listen, the truth is that we must listen to the campaign and understand everything. Abba Kyari committed more evil. More evil. Abba Kyari was involved in harvesting human organ and selling to, exporting to China. Abba Kyari was involved in dealing with a drug mafia. Abba Kyari killed our people, killed Ikoso. Abba Kyari was a fraudster and so many other things. Now, this waiting Nnamdi Kanu do. Abba Kyari has been free. Nobody is talking about it. Nobody is discussing it. And you want us to let it cover like that? You want me to come here, come they tell you, Nelly of Ebu naked. You go there happy? I go to tell you, Darlington naked. You die, you go there happy? But to discuss the real truth, you will not want to hear that. Listen, the thing where they sweet, now they kill. I want you to know this. Anything, Gaddafi, let me tell you the truth. Anything where they sweet for this life will not be inside. I will give you an example. You see malt, you see minerals, coke, you see sugar, you see plantain. You go carry plantain, go cook beans, eat them. Now very deadly food if you don't know. Those, you see fried egg and plantain, it they sweet you, but you are destroying your life. And you think you are enjoying. Why did they tell you all these things? Sometimes we think saying a good thing we they do, but when you truly look, you go see say no be good thing. The thing where they sweet for your ear, now lies they sweet. Whenever you see somebody call Gaddafi, wait a minute. Whenever Gaddafi, if he then I can't tell you, hey Gaddafi, you know, say Simon never don't thief that money. You go say, you go there interested. If I tell you, hey, you know, say that fundraising what they do now 200 million they raise, but someone can't tell us say now 1,000. You go, you go there interested. But if I can't tell you, Gaddafi, you know, say this fundraising what they do. The fundraising people not do it. You go say, maybe they pray. You go there relax. But if na gossip, you go want no more. You go there interested. That is what they do our people. We have to wake up to the reality. Make we forget all this. Listen, sometimes, yes, you know me, sometimes I go come talk something, make we laugh. We go just have fun. We go make fun, we go laugh. But make we face the reality. Mostly, 99% make we face the reality. This Abuja prison, I see many things there for this Abuja prison and the attack on waiting be named that one where don't die, where they carry another body, where somebody where they fast sorrow. I don't forget his name. No be Abba Kyari. No be Abba. The one where they wear cloth, where they for Asorok now.
Okay. Boo boo.
With Boo Boo, yeah. Boo Boo, they attack him. Nobody there inside the motor. You are not talking about it. How can they attack? Somebody came into this program yesterday and they explained to us. Listen, make I tell you, as we are preparing no election, we should be preparing to get the worst also. Because these people knew that the election no good day in Biafra land, and they know that without Biafra land, you know if you do anything again. And when we stand and they declare this no election and effect it, their own don't finish. They are looking for another means. That is why they are fighting tooth and nail with their herdsmen, fake terrorist herdsmen, to invade your land, to kill your people. You don't ask yourself, in Obaru, why did they raise the flag and kill every young man they see in Obaru? You don't ever ask yourself, why are they invading? Listen, Ebubago is supposed to be a security outfit. Why is Ebubago filled with the people in Imo State? You see Ebubago with the Fulani people inside. Fulani people are members of Ebubago. Mostly Fulani people that are not from Nigeria. And you don't want to talk about it? Gaddafi, I don't know. Just Gaddafi said, let me ease myself and comment.
Yeah. One thing I want to tell the Biafra people is that this Ebubago, there are things they don't know about this Ebubago of a thing. And I have to let you people know today. There was a time Asare Dokubo made a post that I will kill all the IPOB members, I will kill them. Asare Dokubo was saying that. And today, he is doing it in the name of Ebubago. This recent Ebubago that they brought to our land is being arranged by Asare, fortified by the same Asare with General Africanus in Yenagoa. Both of them are the one that collected this contract from the federal government to fortify this useless set of Ebubago that is in the mix-up with all these Fulanis. They brought them for execution mission. Those ones are executioner. They are not just Ebubago. Working with people like China Samuru was them. They are in conjunction with that. They are working together. So it is for our people to know that these people is on a bad mission. But nevertheless, sleep will soon fool a dead body's eyes. Very soon. Sleep will fool the dead body's eyes. So what we must know is that, you remember that time this idiot, pig in the creek, we are making threats to IPOB people. He said, we will kill IPOB people, I will kill them. Do you remember that?
Pig.
Yes, pig in the creek. Good. You know that he is one that is sending this Ebubago.
I know now.
Collect a contract.
I know.
So he made a threat and is carrying it out now. We are just watching him. That is for Ebubago. And again, this obedient set of people who doesn't know that their house is almost gone. Do you know that Peter Obi, Vice President, is not a Nigerian? He's from Mauritania. Do you understand that?
Very good to know.
Peter Obi, Vice President, is not a Nigerian. Peter Obi, Vice President, useless set of people that are talking obedient. Peter Obi, Vice President, he is a Fulani from Mauritania. His brother is Baba Ahmed. His Baba Ahmed brother. So you can see, he did not see any Nigerian that would be his vice. He went to bring those Fulanis from outside to come and give them grant in the zoo. You see, the thing that happened between ABT Kiwe and IBB, we happened between P2B and that guy. Though the truth is that P2B is not going anywhere. It's going nowhere.
That one
so
is
what I want
sure.
to say is
that they go anywhere now.
That one is certain. That one is certain. So when we talk about we have security, if we were to defend people, that's part of the message that our leader was saying. When the Southeast governors introduced Ebubago, they say it is to secure life and properties.
Yeah.
Now, the same Ebubago are the one killing our people. In conjunction with China Samuru and his dead man squad. So that's why our leader is saying you were called to defend them, not to kill them. So that is it, my brother.
Yes, my wonderful people, like I did tell you before, in this life, anything where you dey see for this life, we know what am, let them go. Like I be dey tell you, the Kuje prison attack is something to open your eyes to tell you that you must wake up. Somebody is crying here in the comment section saying that, hey, people that have money don't want to support. Why people that don't have money?
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
There will be a time that their money will become useless in their hand.
No, they never know that one.
I wrote to somebody. I asked him, Mazi, do you really believe in one Nigeria? Are you really aware that Fulani want to take over your land? Then, if you know all this, what are you doing to stop them? The money that you have, God give it to you because of time like this. But still, if you choose not to bring out this money, we will do what we want to do. We will defend our land. If it is going to take our last blood, we are going to defend our land with it. We will defend Biafra land. And like as you said, we are planning, they are planning. Yes, we all know. We are planning, they are planning. But let's see. Our plan have been backed up by Elohim himself. Their own plan has no backup. The only backup they have is Nigerian treasury, looting, purchasing arms. That's all, nothing more.
That is why they are busy now doing everything they can because they know they don't have time. Borrowing loans in the name of Nigeria just to keep their evil tracks covered. But I am sorry for those loaning to them, still China loaning to them, eyeing the Biafra land. You know, saying that Biafra land will be their collateral. And the China, they greedy and foolish also at the same time. Because they believe, say when they come, Biafra, my beloved brother, they know say when they come enter, they go get waiting they want for Biafra land. So when they are lending money to Chinese, and they're sorry for Chinese, Biafra no know about it because the money they borrowed from China, no part of the money was invested to any land in Biafra land, any part of Biafra land. That is what they must know. Yes, that is what they must know. So Gaddafi will have one of our brother here that have just joined us. Max, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you, Reverend Voice, and good afternoon from Accra, Ghana, and good afternoon to my brother Gaddafi. Which Gaddafi be that? The one I know in Tripoli.
This is the living.
I was in Libya for 1 year during my military course there, jungle warfare. So I know much about that Tripoli and Benghazi very well. Yeah. For 1 year. And I use this opportunity to salute all the great sons and daughters of Biafra land, our mothers and our fathers, wherever they are. May God bless you all. We will get there by the grace of God. I am loyal. I am one of your own, from a Ghanaian father and Abia State mother. I am with you all the time. If anything happens, I will not go for any training. I have all that I have, if it is inevitable. But I pray that it will not get to that point. Thank you, and God bless you, sir. I will be around.
Okay, thank you. Ken Ozo, do you want, if you want to join, you tell me. I don't want, because if you pin the link, people comes into here without clothes, some come naked. I don't know what their intentions were. Some will come here, they will not talk, you know. So all those things are the reason why I'm not pinning it again, because when you give our people something, they misuse them. And there's some people, they use them, but they can't spoil your program or your page or your channel. So all those things are why I am, yeah, but I don't want to make anybody know where cloth to enter my screen. You understand? So that is it. When he enter, don't enter. So we have to avoid those things. If you want to come in, tell me you want to come in. I will know that you are the one that is coming in. So tell me, if I pin it, I will know that I'm expecting you in. So thank you. If you want to come in, I don't restrict anybody from coming in. We are all one family, one family, one love. As you know me, the same way for call, we know they look your face to answer your call. We know go look your face for you to come in. Only come and they tell us the truth. That is all we are asking for. So if you want to come in, please indicate that you want to join the show. So Gaddafi and my brother, as we've been there talk here, we've been there talk about Nigeria. Like our brother said something yesterday, and we are really not taking it serious. What that our brother said yesterday was that the two things he made clear. Number one, the attack on the president, so-called president convoy going to Funfude, that the attack was deliberately staged just to deceive us. One, Max, are you the one that said it?
I supported him. I followed him. I said the same thing.
Okay. That our brother said it. That the attack was deliberately. It was a staged. It was a stage. So, and then this Kuje prison attack is not an attack. We are all calling it attack just to make it look nice. It's not attack. Like I was saying before, imagine up to 200,000 motorcycles entering inside FCT. No police know about, it will be too noisy. It will be very, listen, 1,000 cars can pass. You will not notice it, but 300, okay, they went out with over 200 inmates. So let's assume the 200, let's just assume they went with that 200 Okada. The 200 Okadas, and they move in convoy. They don't move one, they move together. So when they are moving together, just imagine the noise, like a helicopter noise. Where were the police in FCT? I don't ask this question. Where our police they where our army they? And then I showed us one video, something that happened in America. I don't know if I can find it again. Something that happened in America last week Sunday. Somebody went into the church to shoot and kill people just the same way they did in Owo massacre. And when he went there, as he got up to shoot, the first shot he gave and was replied back with several shots. He died, even though he killed one person, but he died. But imagine that this kind of thing is seen in Nigeria. Everybody in that church for die finished. But that one no be the picture. The picture I want you to see is this. In that church, it took the security operatives just for gunshot inside the building. It took them few seconds, I not tell you few minutes, so few seconds, and the security operatives surrounded the whole place. Even though the guy who shoot the shooting don't die, but few seconds, less than 1 minute, Security operatives don't flood everywhere. But Nigeria, this thing did not happen in the night. Most of us don't see the clip where happen, where they shoot, not before night. Now for broad daylight, you see the shooting, you see them, you see the kind of guns where they carry, you see them. No, so those of you where they say go kill them, go fight, you should know the kind of gun you saw there. That gun was above, beyond, na senior, na grandfather to AK-47. Those guns where you see where they carry, they don't they be they be ancestors to AK-47. AK-47 no get mad for where that kind gun dey. I thank God our brother here that he knew about military formation will tell us more. So I want you to understand that this is planned Nigeria, so-called Nigerian way of planning to do their own thing. The same way they plan to kill Obi of Onitsha in that Kaduna Abuja train. Obi of Onitsha was the target, but they missed the target. And you heard them say they missed their target. So I will leave it here. I think maybe we'll call our brother Max to say something about it first before we go on.
Thank you so much, Biafran Voice. And once again, I will still remain with the existing protocol to say one or two things. You see, when you look at the prison system in, Nigeria is a very backward, retrogressive nation where nothing works, and a place where they celebrate criminality, impunity, corruption, name them, my brother. You see, I want to give you an instance here in Ghana. Our president made a promise that when he becomes the president, if God allows him to become the president of this country, Ghana, that he is going to build him, God, a cathedral. Then, fortunately, God, answered his prayer. It was a personal pledge. He made a personal pledge. But when he came, he wants to use our tax money now to do it. Come and see what is going on in Ghana now. Everybody, everybody want them. We told them, no, you can't do it. Come and give us the account of what you have done already. We want our money back. That place has been, suspended by now. It has been suspended. Probe is going on. The parliamentarian, that is where you see parliamentarians working. The parliamentarians are keeping, him on toes to give account. But this thing cannot happen in Nigeria. This thing cannot happen in Nigeria. Okay, this thing cannot happen in Nigeria. Nobody will have the balls to challenge an elected president, just like the Boko Haram is there, whether it be real or not. You see, these are some of the things we are talking about. Nigerians have no policy, they have no ideology, they have nothing. And how can you dwell or do something well like the obese do in such an environment that will stifle you, prevent you from doing what you're supposed to do? You might have good intention, but the foundation that is there would never allow you. In some places, if I say like this, they ask me to go. But this is my uncle's platform. Biafran platform. I don't think anybody will ask me to leave here.
Nobody.
I will talk. I go talk. If I don't talk for here, then which other place will be I go talk? Yeah, be my own family house.
I'm tired.
Chase me, come here, then my people go chase you to join.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
you are home, my brother.
Yes, so if you look at that, you see, terrorists are we call them first-class security threat to every nation. And when you arrest such people, you don't put them in a medium or lower presence. They should be cooling off in the maximum security prisons. I do not know how many they have in Nigeria. Putting them there, you are just telling their own people if they are capable to come in there and take over the place and to come and do it. Look at the prison yourself, my brother. I used to be there before. So go there, go and see how the fence, the perimeter fence is not even. In fact, in a maximum security prison, you will have the height of the fence. I'm just giving you a clue of what you should know in a prison where terrorists, first-class terrorists, are detained, are kept. When you look at the first thing you will see a double. It is a double fence that you will see there. Then the first one you will see it is higher, and that one's supposed to be minimum 10 to 12 feet. That's what you see. And what is the reason why you're doing it that way?
Take my text.
In order to make it difficult for access, inside the prison. And the gate itself supposed to be about 3 to 4 stages that you can pass through. They didn't do this thing for fancy sake. They did it in order to restrain you and make you, instead of you to run 150 kilometers, faster, you will go at 5 meters, rates. You see, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that is not how Kuje prison is. In the first place, I do not know whether it was intentional to put them there for their own people to come and release them, or otherwise, or they just a misplaced, intention or something like that. In the first place, they're not supposed to be there. They don't supposed to be there. This guy, and you see, they say they were the first class, the first set of Abubakar Shakau that have formed alliance with ISWAP. They were the people that are there. 64 of them cannot be accounted for as we speak. So tell me what these people will go and do. They will just go back, reorganize themselves, come back and begin to do what they are, what they know how to do best. Nobody is killing them. But would you have ever imagined in your life that this thing happened in Southeast? What kind of military visitation would they use to visit our people in that very place if this thing happened in the Southeast? This is why I blame our politicians. Some of our politicians, if not all of them, some of the religious leaders and the traditional leaders, the elite in Southeast, they must be held responsible for all the killings and the maimings that are going on in the Southeast, because they gave them the green light to come and take over our people. They gave them the green light. You can see it happening. People made, statements in the past that you can use now to judge what is happening This is exactly what the northern indigenous people did. I was in the north for over 18 years. I know these people. Mazen Namdekani came out again in one of his broadcasts and tell you what happened, how these people managed to take over the indigenous north. Our people will not listen. They will set out your own people, use your own people to deal with you. By the time they finish with you, then they will come in. That is the modus operandi. And our people will never listen. When you talk to them, they will begin to make their hair just like Mazen Namdekani said. That was what Nnamdi Azikiwe was doing. Mazen Nnamdi Azikiwe, there is no way here. They fish it today. This is where we are. This problem, this is where we are. If he took the stand of Awolowo, forget about what Awolowo did during the war. If he took stand and supported what Awolowo was doing, today we will have a referendum clause in the constitution and they will not remove it. He refused. Today, look at what is happening to us. I just want to tell our Biafrans in Biafra land, please, no matter what you do, be mindful of who you speak to. because we've been surrounded by enemies. You do not know the Ebubago that are there and all the rest of them. You do not know. Even if it is your brother that is in that Ebubago, please be careful and mindful how you speak to that particular person. You might be speaking to the wrong person. You might be speaking to the wrong person. And do not worry. At the end of these things, when they finish, begin to know them, don't confront them, just know them. After the whole thing, we will read their script. The script that they are playing today, we will read the script for them by the grace of God at the end of this struggle. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you, my brother. So what is somebody is here just trying to cause distraction. Your name is Francis Tutu. Francis Tutu, I believe you have seen the video clip of the shooting, and I'm going to show you that clip now. I've been able to edit the clip, and after showing you that clip and you still commit nuisance here, I will block you and I will insult you. Yes, I promise, and I'm going to do that. So now I want to show you the clip to prove to you that, because you're saying that I am lying by saying that the operation was in daytime, I'm going to show you the clip to show you that this happened. I removed the place where they killed people. So I don't want to show the place where they were shooting people. So, two things they did not tell you. They did not tell you that people were killed in that their operation, prison break in Abuja. And they did not tell you that this happened in a broad daylight. And they told you it was midnight. By the way, even if it is midnight, where are your security operatives? So let us look at it now.
Allah Akbar. Quite the government that the field the dome attack. Yell. Better not there, Allah. Allah, got it not. Something got it not. Got it.
I have to remove it. Now, I beg my people, that is now for night, I've been out for day on a see there.
Okay, let me Gaddafi, let me answer, let me help my brother. You see, they are speaking full day. Ngarinati, don't allow anybody to move, don't allow anybody to escape. You see, it wasn't the Kuje prison. That wasn't the Kuje prison.
Okay, it wasn't the Kuje prison.
No, it wasn't the Kuje prison. This one was a different place. I think I saw that video. It is like a school. This is a school, not a prison. So the Kuje prison inside is filled with vehicles. There are so many vehicles in there, and there are trees in there. If you look at the environment of the Kuje prison from outside, it's a very big gate. I've been there before. Then when you enter inside it, there are trees in there, vehicle belonging to staffs and the prison authority themselves, littered all over the place. Where this place is just an open place. It is not. And they remember, whether the attack happened in the is it today that these people have been attacking in the afternoon? They've been attacking places in the afternoon as well. But this particular one, what did the security people did? What did the security people? But this particular one happened around 9 to 10 o'clock. When I called one of my friends there, he told me that it happened around 9-10 p.m. in the night. In fact, the operation.
Wait. You mean the Kuje prison operation happened between 9-10 p.m.
9-10, and it lasted for 3 hours plus.
Okay, that means yes, 9, 10, 11, 12, 9 to 12.
Yes, it was later on in the morning, early morning, that people begin to come out, and that time the newsmen, the bloggers has already going in there to see, because of the sound of the weapons they used in that very place. And the bomb, they used bombs there. They use improvised bombs, or maybe 37 hand grenades or RPG gun to blow the gate open. So the sound will be very, very immense, and very, very tumultuous to people that has never heard of such sounds before. So it was in the data. But what I want to tell people now today is this: if you come from that particular place, the frontal part of that Kuje prison, there was, let me just say, about 2 or 3.5 kilometers, there are checkpoints manned by the military. Where were they when these people came in? Where were they? Or were they briefed and they allowed them, they just step aside, they step aside and allow them to come in? Because the narrative I heard from the interior minister, former interior minister, was that they came on foot. They did not come on motorbikes. They came on foot. And I think I would believe that they came on foot, because these people, there are some certain things they take. And when they are walking, my brother, you can walk for 40 kilometers. You will not even know that you've gone for 40 kilometers. It's as if you walk for at least 100 meters. That is how they do things. That is how they do things.
We call it solution.
Sorry, Max. How did they take the people away then?
They will still match them. They will still take them away the same way they've been taking them away. These are their main target was the 64, 68, captured terrorists. That is their commanders and one of the important people that were held there, about 64, 68 of them. These were the people that they were looking for. And they succeeded in taking them.
Sorry, bro. This will raise more questions, because if they came in on foot, walking on foot, the security must to know that group of people are passing. Now they operated for 3 hours. Your so-called Nigeria military police,
247.
Yes,
my brother Max.
Yeah.
When they knew that these are high profile terrorists they captured, thank God he's been there. The position of Aso Hill, where our leader is, where they kept our leader. That place is underground.
They have also story building ahead on top of it.
Yes, that story building. When you enter through the pilot gate, if you enter through pilot gate, if you enter through pilot gate, you will see that filling station that has that top building by the side.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, they knew that place is very, very secured, highly secured. Why don't they put them inside that particular prison or send them to that underground prison? They knew that these are high profile terrorists, and they kept them in Kuje prison, meaning that they already have a plan to send their men to go and rescue them. Now, if they really wanted to capture,
Gaddafi, wait. This is what I am saying, that this is all planned. It's not a coincidence. It's not anything that happened. They planned it. Just as you are saying, Gaddafi, they planned it with Nigerian government. Go on.
You see, my brother. Sorry, brother Gaddafi. You see, to answer you, Biafran voice, my brother. You see, if you want to know what really happened, whether the government is accomplice in this thing or not, go and check what T.Y. Danjuma said. Was it 2 or 3 years ago? That is the answer to what we are talking here right now. Because you cannot tell me that you can't tell me that me as a platoon commander will protect a man a particular place, and that place can be easily broken. You dare not. You dare not. Because when you are coming, I am on the defensive part. You are coming to attack me. I have superior, advantage over you that is coming. You are walking, you are coming, but I am on my defensive position. I will attack you. Even if you attack, it will not get me, unless maybe by mistake it will get my people, because we are on the defensive mode. You are coming to attack. We will rain you down. They intentionally made way for them to go in and do what they want to do, and come back and start shouting to us that the prison was second grade or low grade, medium grade, and so that. But they should spare us those bullshit. Me, you give me a place to go. When I was in the Nigerian army, didn't I guard Buhari in his house along Grace Course Road? Didn't I guard him? I was there as a guard commander. You dare not. He shared wall with Yaradua along that, behind Gamji Gate. I was a guard commander in his house. Okay, so when you set up a particular checkpoint to guard people, it is your responsibility to protect everything within that place, and those things that you covers, including the prison and the people that live there, within that your AOR, what we call area of responsibility, that is what you secure. But if in fact, those soldiers that were there, that were on that checkpoint, supposed to be questioned, why are they not questioning them? By now, if it were during my time, they will call them and begin to. By now, they have conducted, what we call board of inquiry. If and before they will now give them what we call court martial. So why are they not calling them to try them? The people, the principal criminal that were there, where are they? Have they given us account of Abba Kyari, the Super Cop, the disgraced Super Cop? Have they given us the account? I heard some place that he was not taken. Where is he? Where is he? You see, what I try to tell our people is this. The security apparatuses you have in Nigeria is turning a blind eye to what is happening over there. And they are focusing in the East. And in this East, they just need only one person to command them who is their own or loyal to them, is huge. And they will use your people with little of these people too. So the only thing we have to do, the solution now, is to fight, no matter how it is, whether we are going to go naked or hungry or whatever, to pull ourselves out of this mess. It is a mess that if we are allowed to mingle with it, it is going to finish everybody in Biafra land. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Mark, I've been there. I was there for like 2 years in VP's office then, house then. We come all those areas. If they know that those people were high class terrorists, the Kuje prison is not the best place they should be. And even they are in Kuje prison too. Even could you see our leader who hurt no flies, who kill nobody, is inside that Assault Hill, that underground detention. So are you telling me, like somebody was saying, hey, that place, they said they want to. I told the person, I was laughing. I told the person, said, where they kept our leader is most secured place. If anything happened there, it is planned as they planned this Kuje. Invasion of Kuje is from the presidency. I can say that categorically. It is planned by the military. It is executed by them. The Nigerian army has been compromised. Nigerian military has a lot of ISWAP, Boko Haram in there.
Repentant.
You see, do you know that that Kuje junction, has CCTV cameras there? And sir, the distance from that Kuje to all those military barracks there. Are you telling me that in 3 hours that the military barracks are there?
Bombs, yes.
You understand? So
yes.
Are you telling me for 3 hours, if it is not planned by the presidency, that the military barracks that are there, we hear that gunshot them, we know to reinforce or to repel those attacks. Or they want to tell me that nobody commanded them to do so.
My brother, I don't even care whether it was from the presidency or not. What I am suggesting now is that our people must be brave this time, because our people must be brave. Whatever Simon Ekpa, the rest of them, including this, my brother, and you too, Sister Linda, and the rest of them, they must pay attention to their life first in Southeast, because that is where the heat is happening. All this one that they are doing there, they just, play talk. Do you know how many people they have detained and killed today? Or is it because that we are not seeing the news, or we are not seeing them, and they try to micromanage the information that are coming out from Southeast, being helped, assisted by some of our idiotic, buffoons that call themselves politicians?
Do you know what they're doing to us? And people that has opportunity, like I see 247 have opportunity to this platform to tell the world what is going on. The IPOB media rats, most of those media rats that are defending structure. What Nigerian government are doing to us is what they did in 1967, that media blockade. They suppress any news that come from Southeast. They don't want people to hear. The international community don't even hear. You understand? So we that has this little opportunity supposed to use it well, but what they are using it to do is saga. Now I begin to ask, are they doing this thing because they are foolish, or that they are doing it because it is out of envy and jealousy? We need to, like as you said, we need to be very, very, very smart this time around. We need to be very, 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 very smart. We need to stand on our feet, because somebody like Simon Ekpa, in fact,
let me help you out there. You the talk of being smart. I want to make you see something before you go be smart. I want you to watch this picture now. Do they see the picture? Gaddafi, you see the picture?
Yes.
My brother Max, okay, it's like Max has left. But if
no,
you
I'm
see
here.
the picture,
I'm here.
Okay, you are here. Okay, thank you. If you look at the picture, you will see that thing na woman, no. But you see the gun where they in back. Now gun in the pool. Maybe now the one carried out their operation. You see the one where carry bag. Just watch these three people where you see inside the picture. They are all the same people.
Yeah.
So when you tell our people, make they ready, they know they hear what, they know they agree. The other day, I show us a picture where their women were leading the squad with their guns. They were leading. Our people should get ready. So Gaddafi, I just put this to tell you about the preparation you were talking about. I just wanted to help you see that we are not doing anything. Our people, the thing say, now when we come here, come around to finish, we go sleep. Consign them. But when they come, now then they go kill. As I dey here, they no go fit kill me for where I dey. Now you wait there for deer, wait there for village, wait there for Biafra land. Now you the one kill. They no go fit reach me. So I am doing this because I love you. I love you as my family. I love you as my brother. I love you as my sister. But anybody where you see for screen, you know they come here because they want you.
Do you know 247?
Yeah.
Most of our Biafran youth, their brain is being tampered. What I want to say, like Simon rightly said, that they don't reason well again. So we have to make decision for them. Do you know that if you see somebody attacking you, for instance, as you are on the media like this, somebody will be sending you note, attacking your platform. I begin to ask myself, what do you stand to benefit? These people that are doing this thing, do you have any other land? My brother Max, you remember that what Fulani is about to do is what they tried in Central African Republic.
Yes.
It fails here.
Yes.
And they've seen their fault.
See how they did it there, they failed. They tried it in parts of Cameroon too, they failed. They did it first in Guinea-Conakry. You know, that is their base now. That's their base.
Mm-hmm.
They are higher in population in Guinea-Conakry. I work with most of them in both Sierra Leone and Cameroon, the Mende speaking part of Guinea-Conakry, the Mendes.
Yeah.
And what do they call them? These people. Okay, when I remember, I'll call you. But especially the Mendes. They are the higher, population in population in Guinea, but they cannot hold any political post over there because they know the antecedents and what they can do. In Guinea-Conakry.
Because when they grab this power, they will not let it be. Could you imagine? Peter Obi went to Mauritania, go collect vice president, join himself. On a kopta.
My brother, see, I saw it that day. I say, I have taken time to study the man. The man too speaks like Peter Obi. They have the same ideology. Look, me, they are the same stingy group of people. If you listen to the man, he's a business mogul. This man he's very rich guy. He has base university, Ahmadu Bello, and some other one university or so. This guy is high, fully loaded, just like this guy. But the Mashish, the four. You see, they are the same stingy group of people. So that's what I would say about that. But for him, I am not a proponent of one Nigeria because one Nigeria is disastrous to Igbo race, especially to the Biafran people. It is disastrous. It is very, very disastrous unless they go back to that old system that will give you leverage to control what you have in your state and determine how you are going to live in your state, unless they go back to that old one. If not, my brother, to your own tent, O Israel, with this constitution that they have given that made them higher in National Assembly, will never allow even P2B to progress in that Nigeria. Thank you.
Let me tell you something. Our problem is not really the constitution or whatever the document they have. By my understanding, our major problem, it is inborn. They hate us. If you like, change the constitution. That hatred is there.
Gaddafi,
you understand?
Let me show you something, Gaddafi. You now said they hate us. Let me show you something now that will baffle you. I want you to take a look at this picture. Take a very good look.
Yeah, I have this list.
Okay, you have it.
Yeah.
My brother Max, you see this list?
Yes.
These were the time they started killing us.
Of course, even before independence. Before independence, I said it before.
Yes.
Before independence.
Yes.
Any little thing they kill.
And the so-called swine colors that claim to be our leaders were there, and they were killing us, slaughtering us ever since 1940s.
Yesterday, one of them. Yesterday, one of them, my prime minister resigned. What made him to resign? Because of Partygate. Partygate alone, that's what made him to resign. But they are overseeing the nepotism system of government that they are. One of them that is doing it. They are proxy. They are doing it by proxy in Nigeria, but they cannot speak. The killings, the wanton killings going on in the north and the south, entirely in the whole of Nigeria, they cannot speak. But what they are concentrated on is on their economic, interest. How will you tell me that such country is a country that you can rely upon? A country that wants to kill you because of what they are getting from your side. Why? Why are we going to allow them to do that?
That is it.
Do you know that Britain colonized, let me say, they colonized South Africa? Do you know that South Africa have free visa to London? With South African passport, you can enter London.
Exactly.
Then with Nigerian passport, you cannot enter London. Why did they block us? Because they know they have bred snake, scorpion, tigers from here. That's why they blocked us. Because if they give us that free gate, we will tumble Britain to look like Nigeria. But the worst thing that is going to happen to them very soon is that, you know, Biafra land is like a life supporting machine to Britain. Very soon, the owner of the life supporting machine will take it back. They have no choice than death. That is one thing I'm assuring you. And meanwhile, that is why we thought it wise. We decided to make friends with the enemies of Britain. You know why? Because they have two options. Either they are getting from Biafra land because we have resources enough, or they are supporting us because they know they want to break the backbone of their enemy. You know, we are on an advantage when we check it very well. That is why many of them are beckoning us to come, because they know that. Now, for instance, well, let it be by the side, but very soon, Britain will die a natural death. You see this thing they are boasting to Russia. They are telling Ukraine, we will send you defensive systems, this, that. Very soon, their backbone will be broken. Thank you.
Wow.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, my sister Joy. Thank you for the super chat. God will reward you. You said thank you guys for all you're doing. Forward ever, backward never. Yes, thank you, our beloved sister. So, you know, say before I've been the talk saying why we must get ready and get prepared. I will show you now. Say, like today, the story I begin with for Nigeria. I've forgotten the area it happened, but most of you go don't hear the news where they went to attack. Funani went to attack a village, a community. And it happened that the first people they went into their house were prepared. They stabbed the man, the wife came out and hit one of the Funanis with club. And the Funani fall down, the other ones ran away. This is to show you that they are prepared. Until we get prepared ourselves. If you hit one person, no matter how, the other ones must run because they don't know how prepared you are. But once they find out that you are prepared at all, they go begin to do something. I want to make you see how prepared these people, where we they talk, where they don't kill us, how they did. Listen, they are prepared, even their women and children. Look at this clip again. So, Max, my brother, you where they hear their language, if you tell us what did they sing there?
The video is not clear. You see, when you look at the full food, they have the Nigerian version, they have the Chadian version, they have the Sudanese version. They have the Guinea version, so all of them are not the same. It's just like the Hausa too. You have central, you have the Hausa Bokwai, you have the Banza Hausa Bokwai. So that is how it is. I stand to be corrected. This is not the Nigerian Fulani.
No. I know it's not a Nigerian.
Okay,
but when you talk about these Fulanis,
You're prepared. Okay,
divided.
preparedness. Yeah.
They are not divided. Whatever you see the Fulani in Guinea doing is something the Fulani in Nigeria doing. Whatever you see the Fulani wherever you see Fulani, they are all one, and they are ready to migrate from wherever they are. These people you see now, for instance, let's assume they are in what is the name of P2B vice president? Mauritania. Let's assume these people are in Mauritania. They are ready to migrate from Mauritania to come to Nigeria just to support their family.
Of course, they did it in Abuja. Didn't you see the meeting they had?
That is just the message I want to pass. These people are prepared. We must be prepared.
Yes.
Buy weapons for yourself. Keep weapons for yourself. Defend yourself.
You see,
don't wait for the Nigerian police. Don't wait for the Nigerian army. They will not defend you.
If you'll see, if they will, in those days when I was growing up, in Aba, the old man there, my old man, had his own double barrel. He had automatic rifles too, because he was a big guy, big time guy in the military as well. You see, look, if they knew that you are, supporting in your house with arms and ammunition, even if it is then double barrel, single barrel or double barrel or pump action, they will never come to you. They will not come, because what they have, you have the antidote. It's true. It is true that the weapon that they are holding is auto assault rifle. We'll call it automatic assault rifle. But you, that is in your own house, you and the magazine they are carrying in that AK-47 is 30 rounds of ammunition. 30 in one magazine. You see, so at least if you are very, very efficient and you want to kill, you can use that 30 to kill over 20 people. If you are very, very efficient. But for well-trained soldiers that, that have the real marksmanship principle, you can use it to kill over 25 to 27 people. That is what when we talk of a real marksman. You see, these are some of the things. If you have, remember that they are coming to visit you. You are in your house. Before you open, they will fire. If they say open the door and you couldn't open the door, you could open the door, and they will fire on your door. The next thing for you to do is to open. Once you open, then to them, they will say, hey, what they never intended that will meet them has also caught up with them. And if there are other people too within the area too that knows the system very well and how it works, all of them will come out as at that time. You will see, you will not see them. Why didn't they come the time when they never collected weapons and then guns and double barrels from the citizens? The guns that they collected, why didn't they come before that time? Why didn't they come? Where were they refusing to come at that time? These are the questions we're supposed to ask. Why did all this suddenly started happening when the police IG of those one, that what is it called? Is it the one that was saying transmission?
Ah, okay, that one.
I don't know whether he was the one that ordered for the, for people to submit their weapons. Your own local made weapon you are using to guard your house. They will ask you to bring it, that the police will be, able to secure you. Then immediately they did that. Then these people started coming out. Why didn't they come before that time? Why didn't they come before that time? They rendered the civilians they incapacitated the civilians, nothing to hold on to fight them. Are you going to fight them with cutlass or clogs? Someone that is coming with an automatic rifle that has a killing range of 300 meters and a maximum range, AK-47 of 1.8 kilometers, 1,800 meters. That small bullet will travel. These are some of the things our people don't understand. Go ahead, sir.
These people are prepared and be funded by our treasury money. Yes. Do you know that the Boko Haram in a Zambisa forest use a RPG to shoot human being?
Wow! And the RPG we call it an infantry support weapon.
Yeah,
it's a support weapon.
Yeah, they use it on human being.
That thing that can blow a whole truck, they use it on one person.
I'm telling you, because they have surplus of it.
It can blow a whole truck, bend the whole truck. That is what they use on one person because they don't know the value and how they bought it from. They don't know. Because if they know the value,
the thing is that when budgets have been made, given to Nigerian military, they bought it and sublet it to them. You can see there was a helicopter that were dropping arms for them. And Turkish, according to Benue State Governor, which is truth, the Turkish government bring ammunition to supply to them. I have one of my boy in the north. He said there's a lot of arms that is like pure water. Everywhere in the north are filled with arms. And that is pure fact.
And they are concentrating in the north that did not do them anything. The east that did not do them anything. The east that were just peacefully demonstrating because they don't want to hear that name, Biafra. They begin to rain bullets on them and begin to send boots on the ground. You see, I don't blame them. You see, when your own people, asila akobo dike nato nkota ya lakwa akobo dike nato amabo dike nato nkota ya lakwa ekota the dike is just a little thing. That is what I have seen. Because our people has, exposed our people, our politicians, some of them, the rest of them, the intelligentials and what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu called the intellectuals, have exposed us to them, sold us to them. And that is why
international calls.
That is why you see what is happening.
Did they call you now for the program? Gaddafi. Okay, I think we should take some course now.
Okay.
I think we should take some course. Yeah, you can call now. Call. You can call now. Let call and contribute also.
I will beg your permissions to step aside.
You've done so much.
I'll be at the background. I'll be listening to. Thank you, son. God bless you.
No, you've done so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. God bless you for your time. Thank you.
Bless you too, sir. Yes, sir.
So, hello, Mazi. Are you there? Caller on the line. Are you there? I can't hear you. Hello?
Hello, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, brother, I wanted to ask this our brother, the army man. That is what I was calling to ask him a question, please. Is there any way I can ask a question? He will talk about what I want to ask, please.
He will hear you. He said he's listening. So if you need him to come back and answer you, he will say answer you. So ask your question.
Okay, please, my brother, don't be angry my question because I don't know. That is what I wanted to ask, and what I wanted to ask has been disturbing me, So as this our brother say he have worked in Asorok and he is a military man, I want to ask a question. Now, Fulani is bringing war to us now, and the agenda is to take over us. And if this war happen now, please, how can we separate that country? How can we divide it now? Who is going to sit down now and talk about the peace, how to divide that country. You know, because our leader is in the custody. If this war break out now, how can we separate? Is it United Nations we going to separate us? How can we do this thing? Because this thing has been disturbing me in mind. This war.
Let me answer him. 247.
My brother, listen to me.
247. Let me answer him.
You want to answer him?
Yes.
Okay, answer him.
Like I said, I don't know. I don't ask a question, you know.
Relax.
I don't know. It's just disturbing me on my mind.
Wait,
you know? I just want to ask a question.
Wait. You don't ask question. Make you hear your answer. Gaddafi, respond to him.
Do you know Mazi Simon Egba?
Of course, I'm an autopilot now. Autopilot. You don't need to ask.
Now, if you are autopilot and we already have a blueprint, we don't need a UN to come and divide us. We will divide ourselves. We know the borders. When the time comes, we will defend our border.
Yeah, brother. My question is, I know that autopilot is existent, but what I mean that the Fulani who does not want that to divide, that Fulani who want to take our land.
Okay,
how can?
You know what?
It's not about autopilot, or it's not about us.
Listen,
talking about.
Mazi, wait. Okay, we have heard you. Just stay on the background. We will give you your answer now. Okay? Now, no need of Gaddafi. Wait, Gaddafi. Let me answer him. No point, no need of thinking. No, they drink paracetamol for another person headache. You dey hear onye Jesus, onye Jesus say ekere. This job we don't share them. Division of labor. As I dey here now my owner they do. Your own na to encourage me. Some of you, your own na to support our ESN. When you get that money, you no want support them. What do you want to do again? No, if you no one join the ESN, fight the battle. Give them the money to buy. You see the kind of machines where we see now for film. Now the kind of machines where this Funani, where they carry cow, they come our place, keep people. Now the kind of machines where they use. We need this money to fund our ESN. Now them be our military where we get. No point of beating around the bush. You forget about who go divide you, who no go divide you. Whether or not, all we want, no election, you stand with us, Gidigbam. Support ESN, you stand with us, Gidigbam. We then go for 10,000 naira for 50 men. Come out. Some of us, they get the money, they don't want to come out.
10,000 naira. It's $10,000.
$10,000 for 50 men. Some of us, they get the money, they don't want to come out. Some will not even get them, they give them. Now, how much is just ordinary AK-47? Is how much? I heard somebody here he say it's 1.5 million or billion. I don't know.
That is true.
AK is 1 point. Then you can't check the bullets where they inside. You can't check how many you go use.
Let me tell you, ordinary RPG is up to 3 million naira.
You see, so all we need is to support our people. So support them.
This thing, there is equipment which they use to bring in a bed down. Those equipment is $500,000 each.
You see, so we need support. So we need people support.
It's not supposed to be having headache. Who will divide us? We will divide the thing when the time comes. Just follow us and listen to us as we are on air. We are working on air. We are also working on ground. So don't worry yourself, my brother. When the day comes, we will announce to you. We are telling you now to get ready, get prepared, so that it will not take you unawares like COVID-19's lockdown. We are telling you to get yourself prepared. So when the time comes, we will defend our air, land, and sea. Just take it like that. We will defend it. We will defend it. Thank you.
Okay. They say Maxwell for no come out. Maxwell don't come. Oh yeah. Maxi, whether you see one talk anything about it.
I think the man asks, how can we defend ourselves, right?
Divide.
Divide.
Who is going to divide us?
Who is going to divide us? Look, if we are waiting for United Nations, European Community, ECOWAS, AU, and the rest of them to come in and divide us, where they have their common interest in that that contraption, British contraption called Nigeria, nicknamed, as Mazen Nande call it, Zoological Republic of Nigeria. We are wasting our time. One of the most important things that we have done, that we have command over, mind you, that the federal government now is fighting to regulate social media. I don't know whether you people have seen that bill. It is on ground. And what Mazen Nandekano has taught us is there are two things you do to win a war. One is information. I always say that here and other platforms. Information and food. If you go back to history, you see what happened to us. They cut, supposing late Pa Dim Odimegu Ojukwu Chukwuemeka Ojukwu heard what US was planning to send food that time within, supposing they struggled and waited, let's say, for about 2 months more, hold these people like the way they were holding them, I think would have secured food through the US, aids. And once you feed someone, that person will get the power to fight and begin to manufacture things just like they were doing that time. If Biafra had food, the reason why our people gave up that time, I will not count it against them. It is too difficult for you to see the people that you are fighting, just like these idiots are killing our people now. They are using them to kill our people in Southeast. It is difficult for you to see your child or your friend child with that bulky stomach, tiny legs, and swollen head, and you continue to fight. No, you will not fight. For me, no matter how devastating I am in the war front, I won't do that. I will not. When you feed a nation, if you feed a people, that was what they did that time to blockade Biafra so that food will not get to them, especially the nutritive aspect of it did not get to them. They won that war through that way. Information, they remove you from, sending information to the world so that people will hear you. And once people hear you, they begin to see what you are telling them. Then there will be, no matter how hardened their heart is, they will always say, no, what is happening? What is happening? Why did America now, 5 senators, begin to go back to short lists?
It's like it's like
so
okay.
So okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on, let me.
We can hear you, Matt.
Oh, okay. Let me go out and come in.
Okay, we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
We can hear you now. It's okay.
All right. It's loud and clear, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You see, when you cut up people, from food, you cut them off from information, then you are being taken. What I glorify God for providing Mazen Namdekan with was the power of information. And in a way, he can, if not because of Mazen Namdekan, do you think that I will be here today listening to you as a Ghanaian? I will not, because of what I heard from him, through information. So when you soften the ground and the information and what you are preaching, the truth, sink into people's head, you don't need to tell them to carry on with their work. They will do the work for you. Simple as that. That is the answer to my brother. What we need to do is to concentrate, because like I always say, if you go on armed insurrection right now, they will deal with us seriously. They will finish what they started, what God prevented them from doing in 1967 to 1970. They are not happy that we are alive today to do what we are doing. Let's just continue. If they ask you to sit at home, sit at home. If you refuse to go and vote, not because that your own son is there, P2B, then you are encouraging them not to divide. But when you decide today, the whole Southeast, we are not going to vote, then you will see what will happen. Thank you and God bless you, sir. I don't know whether I will call him sir. I'll call him my uncle, though.
My brother, you are my brother. You are my brother. Forget sir and any other thing. We are family. You are my brother. Honestly, you've been a part of this platform. You've contributed immensely. About from the first day you came in here, you've been contributing till now. And your contributions has been very, very, very good ones. So you are welcome, my brother, anytime, any day. You are part of this house. Yes.
I want to stay a little because I saw so many people on the comment section trying to ask questions. We are ready to answer their questions the possible way we can, sir. Okay, now, my people, you are free to call into the program. Call if you have questions. Call and ask your questions or drop your contributions. If there need be that you need some corrections, you will be corrected. So call and drop your comments, your contributions, and ask your questions as well. We wait for you to call. Meanwhile, as you wait, make we dance more music now. Well, no play make Jack a double.
Don't let my people go. They are called by my name, says the Lord. We are Biafrans, that is who we are. We don't want election in Biafra land. Chukwe, Chukubia no manyo. Chime gekwiere manyo. Chukwa Biafra, Chukunyanyi Jabamba. Chuku Biafra, Chimazina Dekano. You're not a man that will lie, you're not a man, no. You're not a God that was made by the hands of men. Anya Biakotana, Kesi Bona Mama, Anya Tagafo, because Meranya Bere. It is time, no more time again. It is now, on neighbor. It is time for nothing kind of freedom. It's time for new dimension. Ewune wegodu apachiya na churu yichi. Watane wegine apachiya nenye yami. Chuku abiana no keruo hamelumala. I'm an ya. See them as in the garden. Chuku abiana arise and scatter. Chuku support Israel because they are no anyo. Anya Biakotana, Kesi Bona Mama, Anya Tagafo, Biko, Meranye Bere. It is time, no more time again. It is now, on neighbor. It is time for nothing kind of freedom. Massive Simon neighbor, it's time for new dimension. Only you that we have Chuku. If it don't be you, they found out they cover one land. She's eating on Yendu, Mazina Dicano. She's eating on Mada, Lequano, Omani Chandene. Magabiafara, the dragon walk on my side. IPOB worldwide, we are saying, you're not a man that will lie, you're a man, no. You're not a God that was made by the hands of men. And you're Biakotalano, Kesibu Mama, and you're Tagafafano, It is time, Honorable Chasa Toka.
Yes, yes. My people, we don't come back. You are free to call and drop your contributions. Yes, you are free to call now, because nobody will begin the talk. You go they say you want talk, you want call, you want to call now. Let us talk.
Biafra voice, before the calls begin to, trickle in, I would just like to tell our people that we have nothing to lose, when we get our freedom. And our freedom is one of the things that is very, very paramount in our life. Without it, we can never make any headway. So we need our freedom before we now think of any other thing. No matter how small it is, in any way God has blessed you, if you cannot contribute, pray. If you cannot pray or contribute, sit at home. If you can do the three, do it and God will bless you. If you cannot do any one of them, please sit at home. The day they ask you to sit at home, you don't need anybody to come and pressure you into sitting at home. It is for your own good. And the children, what we intend to bequeath to our children is a country where foreigners or aliens will not come and dominate them. We want a place where our children will live free and be proud of themselves and serve their God. That is the kind of environment we want to bequeath to our children, just like it is in other places. And it is going to be super more beautiful in Biafra land. That is what we have to do. And I encourage every one of them to just do that. Don't relent. Don't, have any doubt concerning what is going to come after all this struggle. God will surely keep us, and we must do our own part, and God will do his own part. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you for that contribution. Hello, caller online. Are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Okay, let us hear you. You're welcome.
Yeah. First of all, can I
please can you speak up a little bit more?
Okay. First of all, let me. Can I know where you people are broadcasting from? Is it possible?
Can I know where you are calling? Can I see your picture, if it is possible?
I'm just calling on normal, and I'm calling you from London.
Okay, we are broadcasting from broadcasting station. That is it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to. All right. The things I want to say, can I say them in Abia local dialect, because that's what I prefer to.
But it will be better if you speak in the language that every other person will understand, because we are not doing a tribal thing here. We are doing it for every Biafran to understand what we are doing.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Okay, let me attempt to say the things I want to say in the way that it will be a little bit polite and all that. Okay. All right. What I want to say is that those of you who are in the media department of this agitation, I would suggest that there is a proper organization of those who are actually genuinely pursuing this agitation. That is, there is a proper organization, because it appears to me that anybody can just do a video, anybody can just, make a broadcast, and sometimes those of us who are observers are not really sure which of these broadcasters are actually genuine or are part of the mainstream. So if it is possible, there will be a need for those who are actually the genuine ones to have a format where if someone comes on to say different things or something antagonistic to the mainstream agitation. Then those of us who observe that they're okay, he's not of the mainstream. That's one. Then the other thing is that I seem to see that there is a whole lot of there is a whole lot of
okay, wait, hold on. Are you there? Listen to me. Let us take it one by one. Now, how do you mean? Okay, by the way, let us forget about how do you mean and how do you not mean. Now, anybody coming to broadcast and you are listening to the person, you are not, I believe you are matured, you are no longer a boy, you are a man by now. You should know when somebody, you should know when somebody is telling you truth, and you should know when somebody is lying to you as well. If somebody will be telling you that he have a plan to rescue our leader Mazen Nandikalo after 1 year, that person has not even come up with anything. He has not started doing anything, and the person will be still telling you we have a plan that will smash or crush Nigeria, that will make Nigeria beg, go down on their knees and beg for 1 year. They have not even done, they have not even raised their feet. They have not even done any, they have not even taken a step, nothing. Will you still believe those people?
Let me, you see, let me, because I'm aware of the controversy that broke out after Kano was kidnapped. I'm aware and I have followed those controversies. But right here on air, I wouldn't want to go into all that. Okay? I'm aware, before I could call your own, your broadcast, it is because I watched you and I seem to see from my own observation that you are genuine, okay, doing your thing. Some of the older people I see on air, I wouldn't call them because I do know that crazy. So for me to pick up my phone and make a call, I'm not a baby, I was an old Biafra. I was a kid in Biafra. So everything that happens, I mean, true. Okay? So what young people say or do, all the things they say or do, some of them are because they are young. Okay? So we who are the background, observing things, when we hear different people make comments, we can make up our mind who is genuine.
Exactly, my brother or sir or ma, I don't know who you are. If you are,
I'm a star. I'm an old man. Okay, so do I sound like a lady? I am an old man.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So, like you just said now that you listen from the background, you know from their language or from our languages, you will be able to identify where we are or where we are going or where we are coming from. That is what I want every true Biafran to do. Because we cannot keep deceiving, ourselves. We cannot keep calling black white or white black. I think Gaddafi wants to say something. Gaddafi, what do you want to say to him? Okay. Okay. Max, just a minute. Max, a minute before you come. Gaddafi, just be brief.
Yeah, sir. Like you rightly said, you people that are watching us from background knows what is right and what is wrong. These are two sets of people which they nickname us IPOB Autopilot. We call them structure, the other side, structure defender. And you can see that the structure defender, all their message on the media is to either bring Simon Ekpa to speak against. That is only the message they have. But this Autopilot media team are people who talk about the atrocities of the zoo government, people who expose the killings that are taking place in Biafra land. That is why you sometimes will say you can use your tongue to count your teeth. we are not for saga. And if you've been following Simon, you know that this media was inaugurated by Simon, that these are the people working with him. And as you've been watching, we are not into which you have our own code of conduct. So I think you can be the judge. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Just a moment. The other brother want to say something also. So, Bro Max.
Yes, sir.
You wanted to say something?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I want to tell my senior brother, the caller from UK. I hope he was listening to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu before he was criminally captured and taken back to Nigeria. And if you were listening to him in one of his broadcasts, he made mention of some few people that the IPOB members should listen to. He mentioned Mazi Simon Ekpa. He mentioned the other Yoruba young, vibrant guy too, Mayegu. He mentioned so many of them that we should make sure, and he pray that it will not get into their head. And when he was unfortunately kidnapped illegally, brought to Nigeria, there were some problems. For me, as an adult, I monitor what happened that time, and I saw, and I can tell you the people that are on the right track. And if I listen to anybody that broadcasts, I will know the direction that person is going to. I'm not going to condemn the other people, because wherever, whether we are coming from the north, from the east, from the west, south, everywhere, where are we going to? We are going to Biafra land. Are we going to chase anybody out? No, we are not going to chase anybody out. But once you begin to listen to broadcasts, you will know the people that are telling you what you need to know, the main problem that we have, how to go about it, and how to secure our land. Thank you very much, sir.
So, sir, I don't know if the first question is being answered. Are you satisfied?
Like I said before, like I said earlier, before I could call you, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, before I could call you, calling you is an indication that I view your own broadcast and media are doing the right path. Okay? But what I don't usually do, because like I said to you, I'm not a young person. This education, there are a lot of young people in it. And age matters in ability to understand and see issues. Okay?
Yes,
now,
sir.
For me to call your own broadcast, I'm not sure, I can't say I've never called anybody. Because I see all the broadcasts from USA, from Turkey, from Spain, and all the young people making such outlandish claims. Okay? I see all that, but I would call them, because most of them are just doing what they're doing. Okay? But the state which things are at the moment is very, very unfortunate, because those of us who have a background, I know Nnamdi, okay? Even before Nnamdi became prominent, okay? Before Nnamdi became known to a lot of people, I knew Nnamdi in Lagos.
Please, sir, please, the voice is fainting.
Is it fainting? Okay, I will raise my voice.
Okay, sir.
I will raise my voice, okay? So
Thank
when
you,
I was trying to point out that, okay, I will raise my voice.
Okay,
so that you can hear me better. What I was trying to point out is that what happened to Nnamdi is quite unfortunate. Okay, those of us who are observers, okay, all right, okay, those of us who are observers felt that there would have been better security for Nnamdi, all right?
Yeah.
Because as a matter of fact, he was the pivot, the central figure in this. And it appeared that people didn't quite recognize how important world. As far as the photo of brothers would say, Nnamdi was like, the president was like at the status of president. So for him, for any reason for him to have been adopted, so that there was no proper system. But that one to be kept aside. What we should be bothered about, what I expected everybody to have focused on, is how Nnamdi will be freed. I thought that would have been where all effort should have been focused. It was rather repulsive to a lot of us to see the infighting that broke out and the people going on air to make such claims and counter claims, accusations and all that. But we have been able, those of us have been able to look at the claims and everything people have said, and then seen that some people actually were not genuine. Okay? Despite all their claims, they were not genuine. But I do see that someone like Simon, I have sometimes wondered why everybody was fighting. I don't really see why. I do make contributions on Facebook, and I have seen some guys who defended him, and I have also, contributed to say I didn't see what was wrong with him. Okay, I didn't see what was wrong with him. This is not to say that I endorse everything that he says. No, this is just to say that every human being has his own good side and wrong side, but it is what is the person's vision. So I have not seen anything. I'm not the type of person that follows crowd. I've not seen anything wrong with that. But I still want those of you who are working with them to be careful, to follow things and open up. Politics, agitation is politics. When we
sir, excuse me, sir. You just said now you have not seen anything wrong on Simon or with him or his side. Why do you want me to be careful?
No, the word careful here is like this. Watch what's going on in Nigeria. Watch the different developments. Find out how you can key in. Not key in as in politics, but key in as to see how to make sure that the overall mission of the agitation is not truncated. That's the word careful. Careful is
sir, we have to end the call, but the point you are making, I want to tell you the truth is that we are doing everything to restore Biafra. We are not joking. And by the grace of Chukwokika Biama, anything that will stand on the way will be crushed. That is just very clear. And that is the message. We are not looking back, despite whatever, however, anybody, whatever saga, whatever display, whatever lies people tell. We are not here to talk about people. We are not discussing people. We are discussing just one thing: how to strategize, how to fight our enemy. And we are discussing the evil the enemy is doing in our land against our people, against our family, against our loved ones, that the media has refused to show you. That is our job. And we will continue to do so. We are defending our people. We are not killing them. Unlike any other person that come on media to announce people to be killed. Those are not in our character. Thank you, sir, for your contribution. We appreciate you so much. And I will encourage you to support by encouraging the Eastern Security Network. At least if you don't believe in what we are doing, you must believe that the Eastern Security Network has been protecting our boundaries, keeping our boundaries. So they need to be equipped, they need to be clothed, they need to be booted, So we need your contributions in this area. At least if you don't believe in what we are doing, you must have to believe that these men has leave or forsaken or abandoned their families to be in the bush to just for the love of the motherland, Biafra. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your caller. I'll be expecting you to tell me one day that you are supporting our men on ground. Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
My brother
Yes.
Max.
Yes, yeah, is an elderly person, and it is not in my character to talk down or look down on an elderly person. He has, I would take his instruction, as coming from an elderly person. The people in the UK. In the people in the UK, there are some certain English words they use, and over there that does not sound insulting. But for we behind here, when he used careful, I was waiting for him to explain the carefulness of it. But when you asked him, he went straight to what is in. I was thinking that he was going to tell us to key in the election, but he said we should see how we are going to work and protect and make the agitation be a fruitful. Oh, I so much love that. I love what he said, and we are working. We are going to work together. We must do what we can within our best, within our power. Then we will leave the rest for God to do, because we cannot do what human beings will do and do the same and do what God will do. We will only do our own part and leave the rest to God, because I do not know. I never expected that someone like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will be, someone that has raised so much flame, so much dust into the air that everybody is now talking about. Even when he was also kidnapped, God raised another set of people, not just even one, plenty that are here now carrying out the same mandate as Mazen Nnamdi Kanu laid the foundation. I am so proud. I am so proud. If not for the fact that God used his hand to raise someone like Simon Ekpa, I don't know where we could have. We will be obedient as well, fighting to key in, to come, to go and vote and see how we are going to change something that you did not make. You cannot change what you did not put together. Never. Never. You can't put what you not put together.
You see, Max, people we are not happy with the caller, but you don't know, they don't know. So listen, my people, there's something we must understand. If anybody is not insulting you, you have to listen to the person. I will tell you one story. There was a church, a Basha church, a tent in England, doing their church. One evening, they were having their midweek service. An old woman walked in, and these old women, British old women there, and they saw all Africans. She began to look at them as, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And everybody was angry. But the pastor was not angry. The pastor welcomed her. He couldn't even allow the pastor to touch her. At the end, he asked the pastor, "Can I give you offering?" The pastor said yes. He said, "Okay, I am coming." When she left, people laughed. Pastor went back to his preaching. And the woman came back again, asked, "Where is your offering box?" They showed her the offering box. She dropped something inside there. They never bothered. They believe it's £1 or £10. After the service, they went home, because usually, church in a tent, midweek cannot give you anything. So they don't want to touch it until Sunday. So after Sunday service, the people that are supposed to shake the offering saw a shake of, I don't know if it's about £200 million.
What?
The pastor, when they saw it, they called pastor, see, oh, we don't know who write this kind of thing, come drop for this altar. Inside this thing. Pastor come look the thing. See, said the thing no be makeup. Then the pastor come carry the shake, go bank. Hold on, my brother. Pastor carry the shake, go bank. Bank he confirm, say yes, that the woman has called, that she gave this money in a church. Are you the pastor? The pastor say, your ID, the pastor produced. They say, yes, it's true. It's not fake. It's not a bank shake. The pastor collapsed. Had he been the pastor, no, I'm just telling you this story. Had he been the pastor got angry like every other church member that time, that woman would have walked away. So sometimes we have to learn to endure and take in some things just to bring the best. Okay. So although me too, I know even they too, I try to not to get angry, even those that come insultingly. I answer them politely just for them to go away.
Yes.
So that is it, my brother. So my people, we have to follow and carry everybody along. Because you never know. This man may change his mind to support us. That is
patient, accommodating. That is the key. That's the key.
Yeah.
And that is what I learned from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Patient.
Exactly.
And accommodating. Allow them to flow. You see, there is also a proverb in the Igbo land. They say, if you see a snake in the hole and the snake just bring out the head, don't cut it. Allow the snake to come out. Once the snake comes out, you know the length of it. Then you know where to hit the snake. So that's exactly what patient and the accommodating. That is the key. Once you do that, you will even win your enemies to your side. That I did it before in the uniform, and I'm still carrying it out. It's working for me as well. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you for that contribution, my brother. If you still want to call into the program, you are free to call into the program. We are one family. We are not here to kill anybody. We are not here to castigate anybody. As long as you have your ideas, bring it up. We will work together. We are one people. We are one people. Maybe different languages, but one people. Yes. Thank you. We expect your call. Somebody called before. I called, but couldn't talk because of the bylaws on internet. Okay, it is fine, my brother from Dubai. Thank you for calling. Okay, let us take this caller. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, welcome, sir.
Thank you. I'm calling you from London.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, I listened to the last caller and trying to raise concern over who is doing what. You see, in the world we live in today, where everybody has internet has given everybody the opportunity or the privilege to say his or her mind from the comfort of his home.
Yeah.
The caller has to realize this first. And so it is what it is. There is nothing you can do about it. And we know that we are humans. And there's no way you can read what is in a man's mind, except when the person begins. You can only say this is who this person is when somebody begins to act or maybe say certain things. Then you'll be able to say, hey, this is this person's character, this is who I think this person is, and this is who. So the man is saying that he wants you to be careful of that he will want a situation where there is a kind of identification, trying to identify who is genuine and who is not genuine. To know who is who. It is with time you'll be able to say this is who this person is and this is who this person is. And like you said, if somebody is coming to join the struggle from the first time, you haven't known really who that person is. the person's character, what the person can do. What do? You have to accept the person. Yeah, even though, yeah, you have to be watching to know whether this person is actually genuine. But sometimes it will take time to be able to say, I think this person is this, I think this person is that. Now, what I'm saying is that in response to the former caller, it's not always easy to know who is who. You just have to allow people, and that is why we have autopilot. What I understand autopilot to mean is a situation where people are allowed to do what they believe they can, in order to actualize Biafra.
Bam.
Do you understand? The Kanu said, whatever you know you can do, do it, and let Biafra come. I think that's why we have autopilot. So, people should be allowed to say their mind and to do whatever they and I like what Simon is doing. Simon is not trying to shut anybody away.
Yeah.
And that is why he's trying to bring everybody together. But as time goes on, if people begin to deviate, that's when you know that this person is not genuine. Do you understand me? And the caller, I cannot begin to mosquito the caller or I don't want to mosquito him or to begin to say this is what I think who he is or who he is not. But I want to tell our people that we must know that, you see, what we're experiencing in Biafra land today, it's like death. You see, if people don't pray for death to come, but death always comes. Every time you see people praying, oh, we don't want death, but death comes. It is same as the situation we're facing today in Biafra land, and this is something people always forget. That, with this war these people are bringing to us, if we sit back and say, oh, we don't want people to be killed, oh, everybody please relax, like a lot of people, who oppose autopilot or who used to oppose Nnamdi Kanu, their problem is they feel that violence is going to take a lot of lives, it's going to bring destruction. But the truth of the matter is, whether you are violent or not, death, they will still bring death to you, which they are doing. So don't wait. Those people that are always saying, oh, death this, they are just raising alarm. Do you understand? They're always on the negative side of this whole thing. They should understand that whether you keep quiet or not, death will come. Unless you have made up your mind to just lay down and die in the hands of the enemy or become their slaves forever, then that's left for you. But it is not everybody that is willing to mortgage the future of his children, the future of his unborn generation on the altar of political correctness. Oh, we don't want to die. Oh, we don't want to die. No, the reason people are talking like we have autopilot, we have people saying bygone, is because death is there on our doorstep. If we don't do nothing, bro, death will come. So there's nothing anybody can do about that.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you so much.
Can I come in? Let me come in here.
You want me to stop here?
No. Hold on. There's something I would like to come in. I want to come in.
Okay.
You see, when with my own 18+ experience in the war front, and there is what we call advanced party. There is what we call frontal, platoon, section, platoon, company, brigade, and division. And there is what we call advanced party, and there is what we call the base. That is what we call headquarters. You see, not everybody will fight the war. Like if there is war, if it is imminent today. See, let me tell you one thing that is we are doing, and we are doing it right. We have ESN in the bushes. The ESN are not. the ESN are not in the towns. They are protecting our forests and the farms that our ancestors handed over to our people. This is where we want them to work for now. And since I am not there to go into those bushes as well and do what I know how to do best, I will support them in any way that I can. So that is what I would like you, uncle, to do. And I believe that you've been doing the same thing. There are people over there. Look, as for me, I am not a proponent of, for more lives to be killed. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started is the blueprint that I'm following as well. He only organized the ESN to protect our forests. We don't want to take an insurrection in the town, in the cities now, that will make them to continue to now writing them wrong. You are now playing into their hands, and they will take your case to the international community, and they will begin to, muscle us anyhow they want to. No, we have to decimate information, soften the ground. Don't be surprised. Let me just tell you today, with what is going on in that country, don't be surprised that it is not the Biafrans that will fight that war that you are talking about. If it is inevitable, what we need to do is to soften the ground. Those people that have been blinded, deaf before, deafened, blinded by their false narrative in the past, are learning the truth now. If somebody told you that IPOB will have a radio, that there are people that are listening to him in the north, will you believe? Will you ever believe today? That is the power of information. And what that man did, I told anybody that if you think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not blessed by God and there is no egg, that anointed egg of fire around his head, simply because we cannot see it because we are humans, go and think again. Because that man did what nobody could have done. Information is the key. Once you pass your information, people will begin to do what you want them to do. As for now, my brother, our ESN is our target, and we are going to support them. Sir. Let our people remain in the towns and do their normal business where our bushes are being protected. Because if they are going to come to you, they will not follow the road. It is the bushes that they know very well that they will come to. And that is what we are doing, sir. Thank you so much. That is what I want to chip in. God bless
exactly. You. So my brother, you quickly round up because other people are trying to call in as well.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to air my view. I think I will stop here and so I can give other people the chance to speak as well.
Okay.
Thank you. Very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, my
hello.
brother, you're welcome.
Good afternoon from here.
You're welcome, bro.
I surprised when I hear people shouting people to be obedient. Let me tell you one little story. My in-law, who was supposed to be doing his PhD now, called me on phone and said, your Facebook account, has it been hacked? I said, no, it has not been hacked. He said that because he saw me posting so many things against P2B, and I said, yes, because P2B is deceitful. P2B is deceitful. He said, why do I say so? I said, if you look at Nigeria and the structuring of Nigeria, you know that everything has been structured to the north. Imagine Kano having 44 local governments and 5 million voters, including children that are less than 10 years old having a PVC card. I asked him a question. I said, you are learned, you are exposed, you are enlightened, which is people from the south, or Igbo, because he's an Igbo man. I said, can you allow your 8 or 10 years old boy, the son, or your 10 years old child, to go out to the polling booth or to the GCOM registration, the INEC registration station to register, even if you allow your son to go there, the people registering in the East will never allow that person, that child, to register because they know it's against the rules of registration because the child is not up to 17 or 18 years old. And you're going into the same election with people from the North that allows their children of 8 and 10 years to vote. Can't you see that there is a difference between the North and the South, or maybe the Igbo people? And you're going in the same election with 8 years old children having PVC cards. How did you think that would work out? So you guys are just wasting your time. It's just distraction. P2B traveled to London. They advised him, he left PDP and jumped into Labour Party because their agitation is very high, which he himself knows too well that he cannot win. He's advising people from the South to pick up a phone and call their colleagues in the North and preach Labour Party. I said, as for me and you that doesn't have a friend in the North, is that not -1?
Yeah, maybe that we go more.
And maybe in those polling stations that is in the North, Nigeria doesn't have access to electricity, no internet, and millions of votes will come out from those places that doesn't have access to electricity because they have polling stations there. So this election of P2B is dead on arrival. And secondly, my plea is this. Fine, we're in diaspora. I'm watching your program now on my television. It's on. I can watch it for 3-4 hours. YouTube is connected to it. I just relax and lie down and watch. I watch time on every program. Even if I come back in the morning, I'll put it on. Watch it for 3-4 hours. But people at home don't have access to watch. They don't have data to watch all these things. So my advice is this. Simon Ekpa was asking for people that want to sponsor the radio stations to come up. And I see that people might not have that bulk of money, or they might be scared, or even asking how much does this radio station worth. They are scared. So I would have advised if Simon will say, okay, if you know you have anything, even if it is $1, $20 for this radio station, because we need to send this message across for people to listen. Radio is the only way people at home can listen to the preaching, and this preaching of no election in 2023, and the reasons why there will be no election. So radio plays a major role in thinking down to the people at home. So, and we have to do this between now till 2023 election. So I advise if maybe Simon will say, okay, if people that wants to contribute for radio on a certain day, create an account. Maybe we say this is for radio. If it is $1, it is $2. If 100 people happens to pay to erect a radio station to increase the frequency or the coverage, is a plus. So that's just my candid observation and what I feel will be necessary.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Your observation will be taken into consideration. It's a good observation. It's a good one, my brother. You know, they say Ushe Wapa Onyobola Konkeya. So it's a very nice one, I must tell you, I must confess. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, my brother. Hello.
Well done.
Hello. In our life. All the in our life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Don't be angry, because what I want to say is a little bit different for your president's campaign, I see the topic. I see the topic. So this thing was worrying me a lot.
Just go on and tell us what is it. Tell us what it is.
Okay. I will just drop my message so that maybe for you and other people will hear and continue about it. What I want to say is that please, listen, I have taken a lot of time about our leader, our second leader now, Simon Epa. Please. And my advice is that please let him don't travel because we are in hot cake now. We are struggling. We are in the hot struggle now. So let him don't travel for any country. You see our leader, we lose our leader because of African travel. So let him don't travel to countries that don't have democracy, please. Even if he get contact to travel outside, let him travel, like for example, America, Canada, where is democracy? Please, Simon Epa, because it's the only hope we get now. Because we get contact to travel somewhere, maybe we get good news from to travel to, like for example, I'll give you an example like Europe, like Romania or Hungary. You are in Europe, the poor country, or maybe to Cuba or something. You have to be careful. Let him don't travel anyhow. Because if I was here that Nnamdi Kanu would travel Africa, continent, anywhere in Africa, I would say no. So that's the thing I was thinking this a long time ago. So please push this thing because the thing is worrying me.
Someone have heard you already, my brother. Simon heard what you said now, and I believe some other people must have spoken to him about this. So Simon already have this into consideration. Not into consideration. He already knew about what you are saying now. He have considered it. So thank you, my brother. Thank you for your contribution.
Thank you. This is what wasn't me. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Okay.
My brother, senior brother, you did well. This contribution is very, very good, and we have to take it serious. You know one thing. I believe that I think Ephesians, in Ephesians, God, it said that everything worketh for good to them that love God, whether good or bad. You see, once Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did his job, he did his job and what God asked him to do. The time when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told you that he's going to Abuja to conquer them, do you think that he was going there with guns and bullets and machine guns and armor tanks? No, for me, spiritually, he is going there to conquer, and he is going to conquer them because looking at the charges that is there, they are all empty. They are all frivolous. As far as I know, they are all frivolous. You cannot build illegality, or you want to build legality on illegality, unless the judicial system in Nigeria is just like the Asorok 2, and the world. We will not allow that to happen. So you don't worry. My Simon Ekpa has.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
The reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu,
God bless.
In human perspective, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wouldn't have been arrested if there were no insiders, starting from UK to Kenya. Because before you make your travel, your itinerary will be sent to that country that you are coming. The airline will have your itinerary. They know where you are going to. And if it is somebody that they are looking for, they will call them, inform them, oh, he's coming to so place. Go and wale him there, what we call ambush. Go and wale him over there. That was what happened.
It's true.
As whatever that destroyed the being is inside the being. That is what you would trace his ordeal from UK.
It's true.
Down to Kenya, and the Nigerian authorities did not hear it. They were informed.
So they were informed.
So, based on my own experience, these are the things, and by the grace of God, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out. We will hear it from the horse's mouth. It will not be too far from what I just told you right now.
Glory be to God. Glory be to
God. Because UK controls the two countries. UK controls the two countries. They control the two countries. Yes.
Thank you so much, my brother. God bless you.
I bless you too. Thank you. I wish all of you happy days today. Thank you. Thank you, my brother.
I see Thank you so much. I see he sounds leaving the call very excited. Yes. I love this. I love this. Well, I don't know why some people are irritated or pissed off when they hear anything like attributing leadership role to Simon Ekpa. What is our problem? If somebody who be leader, bro Max, I believe a leader now, anybody will get somebody, 2 people at least, where they under him, where they take instructions from him. I believe say that one no be leader.
He's a leader. Once you are able to bring yourself to the, to the level where people will reason with you, articulate with you, and understand what you are doing and be able to work with you, that person is a leader. He didn't even call himself a leader. He called himself a disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Up to now, he is still under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is just a servant. He's a servant. But as long as he has the capacity to mobilize people, my brother, anybody, if you say that that guy, he is a leader, he is a leader. If you say that he is not a leader, then go and listen to him when he's broadcasting, my brother, and tell me. And tell me the number of people.
The one die. Once you call somebody, people go there die.
It is sheer envy. It is sheer envy. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ndi COG. They are full of envy. They are riddled with envy and enmity. They are jealousy. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said all these things. Okay.
Hello, my sister. You're welcome. I saw your message. It's like you were not here in the beginning. We have discussed this. The message. So it's no problem. We have discussed that the Kuje prison. We'll go on and say what they want to say before.
No, what I wanted to say was what I sent in the text. I'm just concerned how we can just, if there's any possibility to rescue him, that's all I wanted to say.
Max, listen, I'll call her, hold on a moment.
Okay.
If you don't see Simon Ekpa as a leader, that is you. Some other person may see him as a leader. Okay? Let that not be our problem. This is not our problem.
I don't see that. I don't see this one. Whether Simon Ekpa is a leader or a leader.
Who is he telling you he is?
That is not our. We have a motive. He is a leader. Whether he is a leader.
Distractions. For somebody to come and tell you now, someone is our leader. Someone is not our. This is not our topic. And this will never be our topic. Someone has never come on one day to tell you, I am now the leader of IPOB. No?
Never.
He's not identifying himself. Even the spokesperson was forced on him by the Umuada. So let us keep those ones aside. So my sister, Max, this our sister here is worried that the attack that happened in Kuje, they could also do the same thing where our leader is. And she's just worried. So that is her problem now. And I think I would like you to answer her because you know better and you know much more what the situations and the environment you know better.
Yes, I would like to answer my sister. She should just go home and sleep. You see, if they attack DSS prison, which means they will also attack Asorok. So I don't want you to have this. For me, when people were saying, "Oh, take him from there and go and put him where he will have the freedom," do you know that I said this thing yesterday? Was it yesterday on this same platform? If they have taken Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Kuje, and this thing happened, your gaze is as good as mine. You understand? So what we need, where he is secured. Yes, I know that place, anywhere in Nigeria, there is no place in Nigeria that is secured. But there are some, vital places that you can. But if anything happens as well, my dear sister, nothing will happen to him, and it will not even happen. It will not happen.
Amen.
It will not happen.
Okay.
Unless,
thank you. I love you all. God bless
I
you.
assure you. Look, yes, my sister, hold on. I assure you. Where do you know the reason why God stopped them from taking him to Kuje prison? That same God will keep him there. There.
Our God, yes.
Done what we were supposed to do for him, and God will surely do the rest for us. It will be a different thing if we just sit down, shove our hands into our legs and sit down there that we are praying. People are walking, people are doing things, tangible things that you can see. People are going there every day. That is all we can do. The prayer warriors will support him. Those that will do what they would do what they would do, and God will do the rest. Be rest assured that nothing will happen to Mazi. That man is going to come out. Not be me they talk him. There is nothing against him. I've read those charges that is there. These 7 or 8 of them that are there. I see nothing. I see nothing. They hold no water. In law, that's what they call that one cannot wash. It holds no water, and it will not thrive where Mazinam the Kano is. They are just, trying to break him psychologically. If I want to break you psychologically, there are some certain things I would do when you are under my doing. And for those of us that have done such things before, but for me, I did some, some. But if you are under me, I will treat you as a human being. That is how I am. I will treat, no matter what they say, do him this, do him this. No, I will not. I will treat you as a human being. Your rights will be accorded to you. But once I leave there, I don't know what other people will do to you. But for me, you are a human being just like I am. The only difference is that I have that uniform, the authority to keep it there. If not, you and I are the same thing. That is how I do it. So, my sister, be rest assured that nothing will ever happen to Mazen. And he's going to fight them, defeat them there, just like he defeated them in the High Court in Abia State. He will also defeat them there. Thank you, my sister. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Is it gone?
I love you all. Bye.
I love you too. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So that is it. Well, anything. Mazi Simon Ekpa, my brother, I got your point, Ben. Mazi Simon Ekpa, nobody has declared him a leader. Yes. Simon Ekpa still called Nnamdi Kanu his leader. Disciple. He's only saying he is a disciple to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So let us not misinterpret anything for any purpose, for any reason. Yes. I beg everybody, we are all one family. And then Gaddafi, you see that there. If you see that there, come now, make we close this program. I mean, don't go sleep because for your place now, night you'll be, I believe.
I see. Wow.
If we don't see him again, now be say Gaddafi don't sleep.
It don't go.
So my people, my brother, me, I no go lie you. We don't try. You two self, you were not originally planned to be in the program, but you have been in the program from beginning to this point. We are ending. So
I am home. I am at home with my people. So why will I feel? I'm at home with my people.
Awesome. That's awesome. So, that's wonderful.
Where I did, and I'm a kuishi, so that is how I am. Biafra,
Thank you so much, my brother. God will bless you for what you are doing for your motherland, who they call again. Okay.
Hello. Good evening, Biafran. Good evening, Autopilot.
Welcome.
Mazi Okonkwo, thank you so much. I see all this on our work. You know, easy. You know, easy. I swear to Almighty God. Even we, when they watch, you know, see easy. But we no get option. We no get option at all. We must continue. I be go bank today. Go ask how people contribute for ESN. I don't find option tire. I dey ask them if he get any card when I fit buy like this, when I fit operate without using like postcard, because my postcard, all those things never they ready, and it dey disturb me a lot to contribute for ESN. And I no get somebody when we say they do what they do when they close here, when we say you go feel help me, they genuine, you know.
Okay,
so
now,
so I want to ask if anybody get alternative at all to contribute for ESN. I beg, make it let us know, because so many people did. Because I believe so many people did when want contribute to ESN, but this same thing they disturb them. I beg.
Maze, listen to me. If you see the screen now, you they see the screen. You they see the screen.
No, I know they see the screen, man. Now the phone when I tell you watching, I say they call you, so they work, so I just stroll out from working place.
Now listen to what I am going to tell you.
Okay.
Go to business center or Tabaki. I don't know where you are, because in some countries you get this card.
Yeah, in Italy, na Tabaki I use,
now,
but I don't go Tabaki go ask, even for Amazon gift card, all those. I don't.
Relax. If you go there, ask them for top up MasterCard.
Top up MasterCard.
Yes. Top up MasterCard is a card you can get in Tabaki, like in Italy. You get it in a Tabaki shop. If you get it, ask them how you go recharge the top up MasterCard. If you recharge that card, you go fit to use them, pay direct into the website.
Yeah. But this top up card, you don't need like a postcard after, because I get some of those cards when I don't buy already. When I no 50 use and contribute, it's still in my hand. I need postcard to forward them.
I don't know the one where you buy before, but I know see this master top up card. If you top up,
all right, no problem. I will still try that top up.
Yes, just try it, my brother. Try it.
I will try, as long as this thing where they do. I must try everything till I get alternative. But I know say before ending of next month, everything go there ready. You know, as Europe be now, their matter appointment. So you must wait till then. You know, Mazen, I can let you they talk. I don't say you don't recognize the voice.
I think Kelechi, now the one where you tell me say your sister they fear to give you card, make you take paper.
Yeah. They fear to give me card, honestly. So
no problem.
I need to run them of my own. Just because
try this
very important.
Try this top up. If you know work, call me anytime, even outside program, call me. We go know as we go down. Maybe,
no problem. If I don't try this top up, say no work, I must find alternative, because it don't take like 3 months now. I never pay anything to ESN.
If you know work, just let me know. Maybe we can link you to any of the mother to see how they can help you out.
All right, no problem. I will still ask for more information if I found any difficulties.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I thank all of you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, my brother. God bless you.
So, Naim. So I beg, try. Where this message where I see now? You get some message. What message? You say, "Man, if you have brown voice 247, you be here, man. You know that time." And the boy, you don't understand. You see, sometimes you go weak. You go they do what you they do. That is the work, you know.
Yes.
You see, Max, when I came Europe newly, the first time I came to Europe, I was in Italy and I was working. We were doing this tiles work, tiles marble. And you know the job, sometimes Tiling, yeah. Sometimes you have to mix the cement. You just like when you are doing it, you are just like all these laborers that in a site building houses in Nigeria, you know.
Yes.
So I was one day under the hot sun of summer in Italy. You know, I was so tired. I was tired. I just stood like this. I was thinking, hey, is this all about Europe? I didn't know. I didn't know my master was looking at me. So after I came out of there, he called me and asked me, do you like this job? I said, eh? He said, do you like this job? I said, but I don't have choice, so I have to do the job because I need the money. He said to me, no, there's something he's going to tell me. He will give me a secret. I said, okay. He said, first of all, this job is very stressful. He said, for me to do this job, I no go feel that stress. I no go know whether sun day, whether rain day, whether it depend. Make I love the work. I said, eh? He said, make I first of all love this work. I said, I go love this kind. He said, no, if I no, what I'm telling you is true. He said, I should try and love the work. That if I love this work, he said, me at the same, say, you know, they feel anything. He said, if I love this work, whether sun or rain, I will not know. And I begin to try, I begin to try until I come to a place that job, I don't care again. It become like a part of me. Doing it, just that's the same way this thing we are doing here is now. Because I love what I'm doing. Do you understand?
It's just like, it's just like the military job. It's just like the military job. People, you see people dying.
You will still go.
You still want to go and join. Do you know how many times I was shot in Liberia?
Okay.
Twice.
Okay.
But the first one, they say, hey, the first one I was in the hospital where they remove them, where they extract the bullet from my body. I say, no. Once they finish it, they fly back to Nigeria. Immediately they finish. Within 2 weeks, the wound, you know, injection they will give you, and within 2 weeks, the thing is gone. You don't feel the pain again. I say, where is my run back? You know what I was going to do that time? I have now been baptized. That was just about 2 months in Liberia. I have been baptized, what they call the, you know, a war front anointing. So I have secured it. So in fact, it got to a stage, my brother. Let me just tell you one thing, my brother. It got to a stage where if you don't fire, it's like you are sick. You will be praying now, oh, Commander, let's go. If you cannot go, let's just go on patrol. Let's just go and conduct a fighting patrol. We are going there. In fact, it got to a stage, if you don't see anything, any attack, anything, we were praying for attack or to go and attack. That is how that thing is. Once you develop that love on that job, on whatever you do, it will be so easy. People that doesn't even know will say, what kind of human being is it? That's exactly how it is. The man that's your job master was right, my brother.
So thank you, my people. God is our strength. Actually, that is why when you see people that don't love this, when they come back, they will start looking at some other things. They will see alternative. They want to no. Honestly, when I don't do what I am doing, I came into, I'm supposed to run a 2 program today, but now it's 1. And the Simon and Doma that will be coming online today, maybe next 1 hour, they will be online. So I will not be able to run 2 programs. It's like I am missing something already in advance because I did not complete it. Okay? So that is it. It's just to love, develop that love. It will be part of it. And you will be, when you love it, you'll be doing it with passion. So that is it, my brother. And we have to close, honestly. We have to close. As you have done so well, being here almost 3 hours with us. You've done so well. So I would like you to say your closing remark as we close.
My brother, God will bless you and bless your family, prosper you because of these sacrifices that you are making. And I will also thank my brothers and sisters wherever they are. It is a tough time that we are facing this time. But as in I know my Igbo language they come out.
You know, din. You know, ya bidi gidi. You know, bidi. You know, nothing to you.
Okay, ndị Igbo anyị si na mberede nye dike mana mberede ka eji ama dike. So yeah, wow. Don't relent. You know, we are in a very difficult time. Look at the way everything is. You might be discouraged, but I will ask you to please keep your hold and keep your peace. Do what you have to do and leave the rest to God. We will win at the last. At the end of this, every trouble, this particular trouble, we will win. We will come out victorious. We'll come out victorious. I salute you all, and may God prosper you and protect you. Keep you away from the eyes of the evil people. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mas. God bless you for coming. We appreciate you. So, my people, make we knock this our music, then we'll come back, we'll close and go.
Hey, Pharaoh, let my people go. Hey, they are called by my name, says the Lord. We are Biafrans, that is who we are. We don't want election in Biafra land. Chukwe, Chukubia no no manyo. Chimige kuyere manyo. Chukwa Biafra, Chukunyani Jabamba. Chuku Biafra, Chimazina Dekano. You're not a man that will lie. You're not a man, no. You're not a God that was made by the hands of men. Anya Biakotana, Kesi Bona Mama. Anya Taga for Pico, Meranya Bere. It is time, no more time again. It is now, on the it is time for nothing kind of freedom. Massive Simon Depa, it's time for new dimension. Ewune wegondo, Apachia na churu yichi. Watane wegine, Apachia nenye yami. Chuku abiama, no keruo, hamelumala. I'm an inoya, see them as in the garden. Chuku abiama, arise and scatter. Chuku sapotaro Israel, because they are no run on you. Baka, Anya Biakotana. Kesi bona mama, anya taga fefo biko meranye bere. It is time, no more time again. It is now, on the it is time for nothing kind of freedom. Massive Simon Depa, it's time for new dimension. Only you that we have Chuku. If it don't be you, they for don't take over our land. She's it on you. Mazinamdi Kano, Chisitere Umada, Lequano, Omani Chandene, Magabiafara, the dragon walker man. IPOB worldwide, we are saying, you're not a man that will lie, you're a man, no. You're not a God that was made by the hands of men. And you're the Cotalano, Kesibu Amuma, and you're the Gafafono, it is time, Honorable Chasa Toka, Umwada Wandwani, but this time I never, Umwama, Jisianika, Oyana Namba, it is time, it is time. Biafra is the last miracle on earth.
Yes, my wonderful people. At this point, we close this program. Gaddafi, I don't know whether he don't sleep off because now midnight, all of them follow for the sacrifice with the talk. So our day na their night. So as we day here, they do, He go work go work finish. He come back from work, he go see joy. Everybody is giving their best. Everybody, all the autopilot as we see, they tell you say it easy, you know they easy. Sometimes you go see say we dey for set like this, you go see somebody they sleep, you know they easy at all. And just the love and sacrifice for Biafra. So at this point, I will say thank you all. God bless you all. See you again later in the day. Maybe in Simon Place. Yes. Love you all. Remember, Oduduwa Biafra Nation, not Oduduwa. Remember, Ken Obu, I greet you. Thank you for coming. Remember, Biafra Nation, Oduduwa Nation, or Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, Ambazonia Nation. We are all the same. We are all fighting the same enemy. Yes, the same enemy. Who be the same enemy? One person. Who be the same one person? You know now. No need to talk. Saluting. I saluting everybody. I am saluting every brother. I am saluting everybody, saluting every brother, saluting all our family members. I salute everybody. I salute our leader, Mazena Dekalo, anywhere he is. The grace of God will keep him. And they remember our men on ground. Remember, do everything to support them. Financially, prayerfully, anyhow you feed fully, full them. Yes.